wives vary depending on complexion and community. Number one, the traditional wives that y'all are looking for, those bitches didn't do anything but their makeup and suck dick. They didn't raise the kids. They didn't cook nothing. They couldn't balance a checkbook if you put it on top of their head. They had black women working in the home doing everything for them. Those men were upper executives, giving them money to do any and everything. And those men also had teenage, and I mean teenage, still in high school, mistresses that they were getting their sausages wet off of. So miss me with this. White people have not done anything in this country on their own but piss people off and steal. And you still want us to come through and fix shit. We can't keep fixing shit when y'all keep stealing shit. It's time for universally mall security. Paul Blart, where you at? Come get the white people. Not Gambit, though. Come get the white people.
I won't even say
I thought I wasn't. What? Wait,
you ain't.
This is confusing.
You're not white, but you know.
You're white passing.
I will put it this way, and I will not say I will not say it's a universality amongst Caucasian people, but it is a universality when it comes to Caucasian people's reaction to shit, okay? And that is this. At some point, it has to be bigger than I love America. It has to be. You've got to come to the table with more than just I love America. Because, listen, I know some women that are badass in bed. I love to, listen, go to bed with them, woo, fantastic. Getting out of the bed with them, I can't get along with them. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I look at them and go, please leave me alone.
But see, in saying that they love this country, I need people this year to start defining the terminology that they use. What about this country do you love?
They're stalkers.
Like, what I want to know, what if you say that you love the United States, what is it that you love, and how do you quantify love? That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna be singing Pink. Just give me a reason. Just give me one reason.
How the fuck is it that America
just a little bit's enough?
Yeah,
just anything.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you can look at what the fuck just happened in Venezuela and still talk about how much you love this fucking country? Are you out of your fucking mind?
There are people right now on lives listing out why they hate Nicolas Maduro and not realizing that what they hate about Maduro are the same things that they love about Trump.
Y'all talk. I got to give you something to drink. Keep talking. God.
Like that's.
We got 8 minutes.
It's so trippy, and they got pissed off because I put it in the video. Like, y'all, this is an illness.
Yeah, I got my centrist buddy. We'll call him Buddy. I don't know what to call him anymore because I fucking hate seeing his posts.
I'm gonna just start calling people zombie sacrifices.
But I don't hate seeing his posts because they make me laugh. Because this is the same guy that called Tim Pool a moderate centrist. The guy that is a bought and paid for Russian asset, a moderate centrist.
I don't think he knows what those words mean.
I was like, no.
Moderate centrist for who?
Yeah, no.
Well, that's not as bad as the person in a post where I was making fun of Donald Trump said that I'm tired of you Trump supporters. Who was you talking to? Like, huh?
Yeah,
this person also swore up and down that I was a white lady. Not gonna lie, I spent about 40 minutes in the mirror trying to figure out how we got there.
I had a post on GCPR that was like, eat the rich, and somebody was like, your admiration for the billionaire class is disturbing. I'm like, do you know what eat the rich means?
I'm sorry. Fuck them. Can we listen? Why are we sparing the fucking richest feelings? Fuck them. No, you know what? If you have $1 billion, You don't get $1 billion and a pat on the fucking back.
First
Bitch,
of
you
all,
got $1 billion.
money
All I can
does
do is
not
look at you and go,
absolve
go
you.
fuck yourself.
Money doesn't
No.
absolve you from accountability. And real quick before we get started, for anybody into sports, Clarissa Shields is not a victim. Clarissa Shields is not as slow as y'all think, and just because she got a little coin in her pocket does not mean that she's above accountability. I need y'all to realize this is what she's been doing. She monkey bars from man to man. She likes to take other women's men because she thinks in window shopping those relationships, these men are going to treat her like those women or better than those women, and that's where her real competition is. It isn't in the boxing ring. It's not. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop going, get your money up. She's got money and you don't, and da-da-da. And I also got somebody who loves me. She don't even love herself. Money does not absolve you from accountability.
We've been saying, listen, we have been saying that shit since day one. If you think having money in the bank somehow makes you altruistic or above reproach, you are out of your fucking mind. Fuck you and your money. I don't care. Again, I'm done with this cloistering and coddling a motherfucker.
And stop
Some
making
people need
stuff
to get
up
this
for your
work, and goddamn it, I'm
rich
willing to give it
people.
to them. Fuck them.
Like, y'all are creating entire lives for these rich people. Like, y'all done made Taylor Swift a philanthropist and a feminist. That bitch ain't never said she was either one.
Never. The bitch ain't never said it.
Like, I have a former mutual that got cussed smooth the hell out. Okay? I mean, I know I made that grown man cry, not just in the car, but in the hallway, on the steps. He probably drove to his mama grave, dug her up, and cried in her lap. Because he gonna sit there talking about, I know we have a difference, but don't criticize Taylor Swift again. If
Fuck
you don't
Taylor.
crawl
Taylor
back
can
up
get this work.
in her
Oh my God.
favorite coupe
Bitch.
chairs, talking about, well, she does that, she pays people. Like, y'all are really trying to make martyrs out of people for doing what they're supposed to do. Like, this mofo came at me talking about, well, she pays her truck drivers while on tour X amount. That's the
Bitch,
going
that's what you're
rate
supposed
for a
to
truck
do.
driver.
Isn't
Like,
that their
millions
job?
of
Going
fucking
rate
dollars.
for a
Of
truck
course, that's
driver.
what the fuck
Like,
you're
I mean,
supposed to do. The fuck are you talking about?
Like, isn't that their job? And that when
That's
what
their
they're hired
job.
to do? Like,
What do you?
that's
how you
what they're
want a
paid
cookie
to
for
do?
doing the fucking? How do you want a cookie for doing what normal motherfuckers? You
Like,
hire somebody.
It's
They
like
did
I
a
have
job.
to finish.
Fucking
I have to
pay
finish
them
a
the
move.
fuck out of
Okay?
here.
I have to finish a move. More than likely, I'm gonna have to hire some movers to help me. More than likely, okay? Because I just want this over and done with as quickly as possible. Could I round up some people to help? Yes. Do I want to wait to coordinate everybody's schedule? No. Because I'm tired of wearing the same 6 TAM t-shirts in rotation. Let's be real. But in paying these people, right?
I
But
wasn't gonna say nothing.
in paying these people, does that mean people need to be like, oh my God, Taz is the greatest? She paid? No.
The
I'm
fuck-
hiring them for a
exactly.
service.
Why in the fuck is it that only in this society do rich people have to be congratulated for doing shit that normal fucking human beings do? If I say Angry, I'm going to give you $100 to make me a logo that sings. And Angry goes and uses all of his computer IT magic he gets with Taz. Y'all make this shit together, right? And then I go, here's $100, Angry. Here's another $100 for you, Taz. Now celebrate me for paying you. Motherfucker, that's what I hired you to do.
No,
The
I will.
fuck
I
are we
will
talking
I
about?
will celebrate
Fuck
you
them goddamn
when you
people.
finally when you finally pay your snack fee. I will celebrate
I would,
that.
I would.
Oh.
Even, but that's a
Mm.
Pay
snack
what
fee.
you owe, Santa.
You gotta
I
pay
can-
what you
Oh,
owe.
and
What you owe.
update for
Pay
those
what
who
you
are
owe.
wondering. Yes, the deacon did pay his snack fee today with interest. He came in like he tossed 2 bags at me. Here, damn it.
But Randall, here's the thing. Because Randall said Taylor Swift gives money to food banks around the world with no beating of ego on her chest. She
No, she
doesn't have
doesn't.
to.
No,
No,
she
no.
doesn't.
Here's wait. She doesn't have to. Taylor doesn't have to. That's when you get. Listen, I gotta suck my own dick. I gotta blow my own goddamn horn. I gotta tell everybody these are the things that I like to do.
Here's
Now,
the thing.
if I get
Somebody
$100
doing
million
something
fucking
for
dollars in the
attack.
middle of the motherfucking night,
But
and I
wait a
judge
minute.
so happen to people, I don't
Let's
need
dispel
anybody to
this real
start.
quick because multiple people have tried to throw that in my face regarding Taylor Swift. No, she doesn't. Her accountant told her in order to get additional tax breaks that when she's touring, she should do these things. Is that really benevolent?
No.
No.
Especially
It's a tax
when
break.
she
And that-
especially
It's
when
always
she
been.
increases the prices on other things to
And-
make up for it. And let's not forget that she was illegally to the point where the only reason it got stopped is because of social media and people from other countries could talk to each other. She was trying to illegally garner information from her fans and steal their ideas for the sake of her marketing. And she already got busted in stealing product ideas from her fans that were trying to put stuff together to pay their bills and make it to her shows.
Hey, before
She's
we go
also
on,
bankrupted several people for trying to use her music that would get her more fans to celebrate their weddings, their anniversaries. One woman was doing a beautiful homage to her mother. So how beneficial is she that she sued the little person into homelessness, but still ain't said nothing about the Trump administration using her music to kidnap people that are black and brown?
all I will say is this: before I press this play button, the only thing I will say is this. If I got $100 million motherfucking dollars, I no longer have to be my own PR campaign. Everybody who wants to be where I'm at with the $100 million will be blowing my goddamn horn. Right now, I'm worth about $100, and 50 of that is probably in Subway tokens. Let me start the show. I'm just telling y'all, I'm worth about $50 in Subway tokens. So goddamn it, I'm gonna blow my own motherfucking horn. Fuck you. Shit. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm in the mood. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's better than
it is
saying like Little Debbie
2026.
snack cakes.
That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2026. New year, same goddamn Villains View. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Sunday night's powerhouse lineup that is The Villains View here on Ghost Claw Production Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters, and is streaming exclusively on our Ghost Claw Productions Radio YouTube channel, on our Ghost Claw Entertainment Facebook page, and are we even on TikTok? Is it even worth it? Like,
No,
'cause I don't care.
no.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
Because see,
And
I was explaining this to Gambit earlier. Is that in order for me to do that, it's easier for me to do it through Streamlabs because it doesn't tax my system as much.
Yeah.
But doing it separately, opening through the TikTok live thing, and that
it
puts a
doesn't
strain on my system and my Wi-Fi, and then shit starts cutting
it
out.
puts a strain on my goddamn mental health.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
So-
Because I always got to go, I don't want to say anything, get us TikTok banned, so fuck TikTok. My name is Thomas Bishop.
Let's be real. On the Villains View, I'm the reason why we get booted off of TikTok.
We
and I
get
actually
booted
wear
for
that.
the most.
Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah,
We
we
might
get
have
booted
to-
for anything.
We might have to test that. We
We
might
get
have to
booted
test
for
that
off
one night.
anything. I mean, hell,
Which one of us gets us kicked off of fucking live more? I'm betting on myself. I believe in myself. I'm betting on myself. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. I'm joined by my regular cast of characters of the Rogues Gallery. To my immediate left is the lady that sells all the goddamn records. She's the host of the Taz Effect every day on GCPR. I know her as my little sister. You will refer to her as Miss Taz J. Say hello to the people, please.
Hello to the people. Hey, in 2026, try to be smart. Or if you're going to be dumb, stay away from me.
Listen, I'm shanking stupid. I'm just being honest with you. To my bottom right is the man with one of the best looking beards all over in the entirety of the Midwest. He is co-host of Rules of Nerdquisition and the all-around voice of GCPR. I call him Nate, my little big brother. You will refer to him as General Gambit. Gambit, say hello to the people, please.
It's not a mood killer. STIs are. Struggle of condoms. Hello, everyone.
How am I supposed to follow up there? What am I supposed to do?
You aren't. Angry
I can't.
is.
I can't. Let me. Damn. Damn. And finally,
Or as I call him, MC Claps a lot.
with a Z.
with the C. What the fuck are we doing right now? And finally, to my bottom left is the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast. He's the host of so much shit on this fucking radio station. We really
I
just
got
need
them
him
all
to put his
listed,
name in a
right?
plaque.
Right.
Oh,
All
he
up
got them
in.
all listed.
Yeah.
He has
All
the
up in
Bunch
there.
of No Judgment,
Convenience now.
the Rules
So,
of Nerd
I made it
Position,
convenient for
Superflex
everybody.
Party, NPC Chatter, Villains View, Model Citizen, the Help Desk. He is literally the guy that keeps the lights on in this motherfucker. I call him Gilbert. You will refer to him as Mr. Angry IT Nerd. Say hello to the people, please.
Hello, everyone. Hey. And I hit a milestone for 2026 earlier today.
Uh-oh.
We had our first Ejectocito cuz on the Rules and Requisition.
Yeah.
So
That was fun.
that was fun.
Don
So
Juan
we
DeMarco.
broke out 2026 coming out strong with an
Holy
Ejectocito
shit.
cuz.
An
And-
Ejectocito cuz on Rules of Nerdquisition.
And
Yeah.
if
Uh-oh.
I was reading the analytics right, analytics right for the GCPR, Porch of No Judgment is creeping up slowly up to the sound of coffee, man.
Oh shit!
It's creeping up
Uh-oh.
the sound of coffee.
One day it will. The
It's
Sound
creep-
of Coffee will not be the #1 show on this goddamn episode, on this station. Damn it!
Oh,
Yes!
just
The
wait.
pressure
Like I
will be
said,
off of me.
Oh,
I'm here to sell the records because once we get because the Taz effect is not fully all the way on all of the GCPR platforms. Just wait.
Just wait. Just
Yeah.
wait.
So, mhm,
I
mhm.
told y'all.
So look here, man.
We
Hey.
need to
So look
get
at Matt,
the work in. We need to put the work
Yeah,
in on.
put the work in.
Come in.
Today,
Hey, man.
today's show.
So like
we
Ludacris said,
got this.
I'm coming for that #1 spot.
And
Please.
in 2026, also, who's going to beat my Ejectocito record?
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we got
That ain't gonna happen.
that record to beat.
Because
It might
So-
happen.
in order
Hey.
for me to
Do
beat
we,
it,
what,
I'd have
wait,
to
do we
put
actually
some
know
shit
what
on
your
there.
record is? Because I thought we lost count.
Wasn't it like
70.
82
No,
or 70?
I thought it was 78.
SZ has it. I think it was like 78.
Okay.
But
Okay,
here's
so
the
we actually
thing,
do know
Thomas,
what it
you
was.
have been, you're on the air longer than me, so you could probably do it.
You
I
could.
got that in an hour.
Listen,
I
that
mean,
would mean they would
yeah,
have to come.
so
They would
look
have
at,
to
man,
come over to the
hey,
YouTube channel, and ain't nobody
hey.
going over there.
Hey, listen, man.
Yes, they will. Yes,
Yeah,
they
oh,
will.
yeah, they will.
Okay,
Because
they
that
can bring their
Ejecto.
ass over there if they want to.
So no, that
Listen,
Ejectocito.
I ain't gotta say shit. The comments
So
section.
no,
That's
look at
where
man.
ours
That
was,
that
was
Ejectocito,
YouTube.
cuz that Ejectocito, that came from YouTube, man.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we got options.
So look here, man.
We
I
We
ain't been on.
run
I ain't
the
streamed to
whole
TikTok.
YouTube.
Yeah, like we said, we weren't on. We
weren't on TikTok.
Yeah, wait.
We
We
got
weren't on
haters
TikTok.
in goddamn TikTok. I mean, YouTube land.
Oh,
All
I
right,
got my
so-
first hater on Substack. I looked at it like
Oh,
Say,
everybody on
Hold up.
Substack is there to do the
it's
news.
a
How the
magical
fuck you got a hater
Leopold,
over there?
Charlie.
so we having all kinds of milestones in 2026,
hater on
and
Substack?
it's only 4
I
days
was like,
in.
they are dedicated. They are.
Wait a minute.
dedicated.
Substack has nothing but news stories and shit on it. Who the
This
fuck is
part-
over
no,
there going,
this-
man, fuck you and fuck your hair? Like, what is that?
I'm
No, this-
taunting, look, people. I'm taunting people all over the internet.
I don't. So look, we just
I'm
doing.
dropping our names all over the
Oh
internet.
my
So look at
god.
me. We
Using
just
like the four
I'm
of
here
us.
for this.
we just
I'm here
doing
for
shit
this.
to see what sticks to the wall, and
Those
Yeah.
title card, those little title card things. I'm using them like business cards, like whop.
Yeah.
Just
Some-
like
Hey, you want to piss off some people? Go to GCPR and fuck with them. Like, who does this? Substack. Taz has
Substack.
haters on Substack.
I
That's
got
the first-
haters.
and-
I got haters everywhere.
Taz, I've never heard of that.
does it
Somebody-
boost your content? Yes, it
Somebody
does.
somebody hates you on Substack. That's like
Like,
being the
that's-
tallest shrimp.
Somebody hates me so
Is it
much that they
engagement with
named
your
their
content?
show
Yes,
after
it
I
my
mean,
show.
yeah,
So
you know.
first of all, one person hates me so much that they named their show on YouTube after my show. Another person is thinking about creating another show and naming it and making the premise off of the Taz effect. I let my haters be my
The fuck?
motivators. I tell y'all, I sell the
What's
records.
going on?
I'm on that midnight train.
Lord
to
have
Georgia.
mercy. All right, so before we
All
get
right.
into what the fuck we gonna be talking
Yeah.
about tonight,
Something
Taz
something
has
else
the
I
goddamn
noticed
news.
with the GCPR page. I noticed like 2 people have been using like my template of how I do
No.
the GCPR templates and shit.
Yo,
One of them is on our side. His name's Aaron. I like him.
holy shit.
He's a friend
Okay.
of mine.
All
My
right.
friend Aaron.
All right. All right.
And I was like, wait, dude, you're just doing my shit.
What? Wait a minute.
I mean, it works.
But then they're doing it on the other side too, and I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
you're
Hey,
Well, I mean, it
hey
works.
now, hey now.
Hey,
I'm
man,
trying to
it
tell y'all
works.
right now. Hey, listen, Gambit has fucking thieves. He ain't got
Hey,
haters. He got
somebody,
motherfuckers like, I'ma steal it.
Well, my history with Taz logo, somebody snatched that from one of my videos and is using it. Which, hey, do it. It's got my hashtag in it, so thank you.
Somebody literally named their entire TikTok page, and I think I still have it as a picture. Somebody named their entire TikTok page Thomas the Villain Bishop's left testicle.
I saw that. I was looking for your
That
page
is-
one
that is-
time,
that-
and I saw that.
I-
and
Yo,
I was
I've
like,
never-
wait a minute, hold
That
up.
one and the guy that said my nostrils stink. I remember him only because they're. You don't remember that dude?
Yeah.
Thomas the Villain Bishop looks like his nostrils stink. And there's
Oh.
another motherfucker, and it
No.
literally has a picture of a pair of nuts with the Villains Guild logo on it, and it said Thomas the Villain Bishop's left testicle. I was
Oh,
like, the fuck? Huh?
Remember the old
I feel
Domino's mascot, the little animated one?
Yeah.
Somebody took
The
that
Noid.
and yeah, the Noid. It made a Taz Noid version of it. It made a hater page. It only got like 43 followers. Then there's a woman named Sammy who every 6 to 8 business months comes out. She creates a whole new page, searches for me on TikTok and other social media platforms to try to stalk me. Then there's another woman who I think the other woman just got a crush on me. Yeah. And she, because
Donna-
the only reason I say I think she has a crush is because I was being funny, okay? And I was like, girl, like you just popped up out of nowhere. Do you think I'm pretty? And then she went over to my Instagram and I'm like, ain't nothing political over here. You like looking at me, don't you? And then she slipped up. She slipped up when I posted a picture when I was feeling myself the other day. And I was like, let me show the thickness real quick. What do y'all think I look like? Y'all, some of y'all comments, what did y'all think I look like below here? I don't know. And she, I
Like
caught
you-
the like of it.
Like you
wasn't
did the
ready.
SpongeBob on and say,
The thing with
You
the
like
red, I
Krabby
wasn't ready.
Patties,
Like, I
don't
was like,
you?
Yo. I'm like, wait a minute.
you
mean
pulled the whole
this or that?
SpongeBob.
There's actual thickness. The fuck is
So you
this?
pulled
Like,
you pulled the SpongeBob on him and said, "You like Krabby Patties, don't you?"
I'm sorry. When I saw that, I was like, yo, Taz, what happened to the no call, no show body? Like I wasn't
Here's
expecting.
the thing. A
wasn't
few
expecting-
years back, I was doing a tribute for my mom, right? And I asked a couple people on TikTok, like, would you help me? Like, I'm going to send you a template so you kind of know what I'm doing. I sent it to one particular person. They called me. It's like, where the fuck did that come from? I was like, what? And it's like, did you see what you sent me? And then my head, I was like, I had to go to my phone. Like, did I send the wrong? Did you?
So, hold up, wait a minute.
And I was like, no, I sent the right one. What are you
Send it-
talking?
Sending that shit that only chaos.
Said,
knows
wait a
about.
minute,
Like,
hold up.
And
Said,
I'm
wait
like,
a minute,
what are you
hold up.
I
talking
ain't
about?
trying to hear him say shit. Fuck I hear with that.
Now here's the thing, okay? What I did a slow pan from the bottom up,
Lord.
and I got a thing for red dresses. So this was like a short bodycon dress. And they were like, first of all, how many tattoos do you have? And I'm like, oh, I have a tattoo on my ankle, and I forgot. It started
Oh.
there and came up.
Oh.
It's on there. Oh. All
And I
right.
was
So
like,
before, and Donna, I know you are tired of the news, and I know you're tired of idiots on Facebook. Believe me when I tell you, the four of us are
But
not
this
idiots.
is going to
Yeah.
be a little. This is going to be a change. I'm not really going to give you the news tonight, y'all.
Please
I'm
don't.
putting on my historian hat. I'm going to break some stuff down and explain to y'all, and then we're going to go into the broader topic. Okay.
Yes.
Tonight is going to be more educational, so I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I'm going to try to keep it as light as possible. Y'all are going to get an inside view into how I teach, but at times I may come off as a stick in the mud because I got to keep everything as factual and accurate as possible, whether in the comment section
she's-
or here.
Yeah, she is Mr. Cotter. We are the Sweat Hogs. I'm telling you that right now. Because
If
if y'all
Mr.
think,
Carter
Right.
came into class every day,
that's what I'm
how?
saying.
Absolutely.
If you motherfuckers
Tip.
think that we are going to see it not talk about what the fuck America just did here recently without some jokes, you out your motherfucking mind.
And if
Mr.
you missed
Carter.
any of the updates, anything that was going on, any of the background history, feel free. You can type in CINCITAZ as in zebra into Google, and all of my socials will come up, or at TazJ15 on TikTok, or at TazJ77 on YouTube, and there's full breakdown with history. But let's get it started.
Hold on. Wait. Sigrid talking about she's only done two thirst traps in 6 years. And I wasn't one of them? All right, Sigrid. See? Right. Anyway,
You know,
let us
2026.
begin.
I'm gonna start doing
See-
thirst traps this year.
Secret. I don't know if
I'm
you
a-
follow me on Instagram,
I'm trying to get a sugar mama.
but evidently I'm good at finding people sugar mamas. You want me to find you a sugar mama?
Yes.
Yes.
My wife Butter done told me if I could find a woman who's older with money and a bad ticker.
Evidently,
holla
I'm
at
good
me.
at finding them. I done found 3 people,
listen.
and it don't even be on purpose. So
So
now
look
I
at-
think I
Find
should
me a
do it
sugar
on
mama.
purpose.
So look at-
Find me a
I'm-
sugar mama. I need
So look
listen,
at,
find me a
I'm
sugar mama.
trying to pay these student loans off, and I'm trying to pay this house off.
Listen, I
You
just
know
wanna pay
what?
off this
I
money.
think for like a Patreon exclusive, I should do a Villains Guild / GCPR auction.
Ooh. Hot, sweaty meat pictures. Like,
Pimp me out.
You know how
Donna-
they used to do
Donna.
Pimp My Ride? I'm gonna do Pimp My Brothers in Arms. I mean, I am the villain at arms,
Pimp
might
My
as well.
Side.
yes, you are.
Mhm.
Yes, you are. Donna, imagine when your husband says that you look really good in a particular outfit. That is your thirst trap. Now we teaching Donna Henry how to do thirst trap.
Donna,
Donna Henry gonna get
Donna, hit
Donna
me up. I'll
Henry's
teach
gonna
you how to
get
do a thirst
sexy
trap.
as hell, and her husband gonna be like, "Baby, you looking so delicious tonight. I know I'm your thirst trap."
I'm
So-
try- I
No,
said
husband
it-
gonna be
I
like,
said they has
"Hey."
thirst traps from one room to the other, and he's like, you do know we're in the same house. I know.
All right, so
Hey, look, so he goes, hey.
hey,
I
all right,
need you
so
to remember that I'm in here.
yeah, so
He be
ladies
in
and
the other
gentlemen,
room. He be
as
in the
y'all
other
know-
room. Who that is?
Just shut your mouth.
as y'all know, America decided to take their monkey ass into Venezuela the other day and snatch up their president because fuck it, we wasn't doing
Because that's
anything
a
else.
big-
Because he wasn't doing anything. And
We wasn't doing
Well,
anything.
And the reason why we went when we went is because Trump thought that he was being mocked because he decided in his infinite collection of data that he would only focus on the times where Nicolas Maduro was dancing. Now, this whole operation, which has been dubbed Operation Absolute Resolve, got the go-ahead in fall of 2025. Final approval was 1 week before Christmas. They were going to go in a little bit before, but due to weather conditions, they didn't. But before we get into that, let's back it up a little bit
They
because
sent the
we're
Delta
going to be
Force in
using
there.
some terms, and I want everybody to understand the proper definition of the terms, and I need you to understand the order of operations and who is in charge of what, because a lot of people are like, why isn't this person or this entity doing stuff? Because they can't. So first of
Angry,
all,
look at
war
the,
crimes.
chat. Look at the chat in on the YouTube.
oh
Look
my
at
God.
Jamil. Look at Jamil.
Jamila.
Auction off
Watch
angry
it. Watch
and
your
make
video.
him look like say so. Okay, I'll do that. Dang, we already got people.
Out the gate. All right. I mean,
Come
Okay.
on now.
Well, okay. War crimes are serious violations of humanitarian law that incur individual criminal responsibility occurring during armed conflicts and involving acts including but not limited to murder, torture, unlawful deportation, pillaging, attacks on civilians, hospitals, or cultural sites. Now, international humanitarian law, usually you'll hear people refer to the IHL, are laws of war. They're designed to limit suffering during armed conflicts. They protect the vulnerable, restrict warfare, and ensure humanitarian access. That is key.
mhm.
That is key.
That is key.
All right.
Now, tracking of war crimes, because yes, they are tracked, not just prosecuted. Okay. On the international level, there are 3 different levels: international, national, and then non-government entities. So we're going to start with international. There's the International Criminal Court, or the ICC. Most people are familiar on a surface level with the ICC. Everything going forward, I'm giving you very Cliff Notes version. Other than that, we will be here for 3 hours. We'll be just breaking this down, and we don't want that.
Hey, didn't America already sign out of the ICC?
It does not matter if you sign out or sign in.
Oh, okay.
It's just, think of it like when people go, I'm a sovereign citizen. It don't matter. If you break the law, they coming to get you. And that's a misconception that people have, but we're going to get into that. The International Criminal Court, the ICC, is treaty based. It is a
too
permanent
far ahead,
court.
Thomas.
Yeah, it's a permanent court in Hague. A lot of people say in the Hague. It's in Hague. It's
in Hague. What part of the world is that?
Germany, right? No.
Hague is
Isn't one of them goddamn former USSR countries? Geneva? What?
Hold on.
no.
I'm gonna need y'all to use it. Y'all not
We about
to.
to-
be like
What am I
that.
supposed to?
See, we about to.
Hold on. We were looking at you to give us
Netherlands.
some sort of a
Netherlands.
confirmation whether
Yes,
or
the
not.
Netherlands. Thank you. Thank you.
That's what I
Thank you.
said. One of them countries that belong to the USSR.
Be good students, okay? You making me look bad.
We the sweat dogs.
Sorry.
You're supposed to be my best students.
Okay. We're
Jesus.
Sorry,
Slow.
Mr. Carter.
Now, the ICC investigates and prosecutes individuals regarding the gravest of the international crimes. This includes war crimes, genocides, and crimes against humanity. This is the court of last resort.
Damn.
This is not where you go first. Think of the ICC as the SCOTUS of the globe, the Supreme Court of the globe.
Damn.
Okay, this
Last
is not
resort?
where you start.
Of the
Like, you
world,
have to do
Craig.
some stuff.
Of the world, Craig.
Yes. Now, from there, we also have the UN Commissions of Inquiry and Fact-Finding Missions. This engages in fact-finding missions to investigate international law violations. We also have the International Court of Justice, or the ICJ. This is the primary judicial organ of the UN. Not the only one, just the primary one. Okay?
You know, my son is named Sinjay, and I call him Jay for short. So, like, he was in the house one day, and my wife's like, "You ready to go take him home?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Where is he?" And then he came in and he said, "Oh, I see Jay."
Go stand in the corner.
Boom, 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 boom.
I love teaching. And when I tell people,
We sweat off.
the children are not, the minors aren't the worst ones to teach. It's the grown-ups. It's the
sweat off.
grown-ups that cause me doing stuff during the day that I shouldn't do. Anywho, back to the ICJ. The ICJ hears disputes between states, not individuals, which means if somebody right now has a problem with what the United States did, an individual person cannot call them up or write them. Like when Russia was like, hey, UN, the US messed up, the ICJ would pick that up.
So can Venezuela not call the ICJ on?
They can. It just can't be like you can't call, or a citizen of Venezuela can't. It has to be one state against another state. So Venezuela as a state will do that. And when I say state and talking to this, I'm using like international language. They consider a country a state.
Plus, it would need a leader of said state and
Right now, we don't even know.
and or ambassador.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I think a Cubano sandwich is currently
right now,
is
it doesn't
Venezuela
have a
right now.
leader.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a Cubano sandwich.
It is Sans leader.
And even if
Said
even
no,
if the
no,
people
no.
Leader
come-
was kind of abducted in the middle of
So
the
you know what
night.
it is, Tom?
and
You know what's
even
in now?
with that,
It's a
if,
$5.
Like, say right now,
$5.
say the United States wanted to. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
As
like
long as
hell
the
there's a
people
bunch
come
of-
together and say, "Hey, this is what we want."
Yeah.
Now
I
that
hope there's
takes.
a group of countries getting ready to do that, though. To be
I
honest, with
think so. And then we have the International Committee of the Red Cross, the ICRC. ICRC. This is considered the guardian of international humanitarian law. Now, we're all pretty much familiar with the Geneva Convention. The ICRC is who monitors the Geneva Convention compliance, regulations, rules, everything else. They notify offenders confidentially. And before y'all go, why they keeping it in secret? Hold on, there's more. A public announcement is made when no action has been taken. So they will give you the opportunity to correct you going against the Geneva Convention within us, and they'll tell you that you have this time frame. If you don't, then it becomes public. And when it becomes public, it trickles into, now the ICC can pick it up, the ICJ can pick it up. You got catch what I'm putting down?
Yeah.
And then Interpol, since a lot of people like tossing Interpol around, Interpol facilitates cooperation among national law enforcement agencies and the tracking and apprehending of war crime suspects. But here's something that a lot of people don't realize. Interpol can't arrest anyone.
Nope.
They don't.
No.
They don't have the ability to. People have in their mind that there's like a bunch of like secret agent. There's not.
No, television tells them there's a bunch of secret
Yeah.
agent men.
Yeah.
Interpol is always arresting
Just
like the
because you
jackal
saw it on
or
FBI
some
CIA,
sneaky
CSI.
Yeah.
army motherfucker.
Interpol is the
Interpol doesn't
HR.
arrest anybody.
Interpol, yeah.
is the HR of law enforcement globally. Okay, think of them as the HR.
Yes.
I love
Okay,
being,
they
Yeah.
set
I love
everybody's
being able to
schedule.
tell people
International
that.
police.
I
Yeah,
love
they
being able
set
to tell
everybody's
people that in
schedule.
the IT department, and I'm
Hold on.
sure
Harley loves
Angry
Poison
can-
said, why does this entire situation sound like a COD storyline? It really the fuck
Exactly.
It does.
It does.
It really
It
does.
fucking does.
and not
This-
one of the good ones,
And not
either.
even
It's
one of
like
the good ones. This is like
one
Black
of the
Ops
shitty
2 from
ones.
Temu and shit.
Yeah,
This is
but
horrible.
and
Yeah.
that's just on the internet. That's the international level. Now we're going to the national level. Okay, in the United States, and a lot of people don't realize this, but we have the Human Rights Violators and War Crimes Center, the HRVWCC. It is led by, y'all not gonna believe me, but this is the truth, Homeland Security Investigations.
All
We're
right.
We're fucked. Thank you,
It's
Xavier.
fuck-
Tell your brother I said thank you. We're fucked.
All right.
Its focus is
You ain't even got to
focused,
finish. We're fucked.
but I gotta tell you what the focus
I know
is.
you. Taz, I know you do. But when you said
That's what
Homeland
I,
Security,
that's
we're
exactly
fucked.
what I said whenever
We're fucked.
whenever
Yeah, I
this
know.
whole thing started. I said,
We're
you
fucked.
know what? It's been real nice knowing some of y'all.
Yeah,
The
we're
rest, of
fucked.
the rest of y'all have been a real pain in the ass.
Homeland Security is supposed to
Mhm.
investigate. We're fucked. We are biscuit fucked.
Yeah,
We
because
are
when people are
batter
like,
dipped fucked.
oh, well, we need to do, but the focus of
Batter dipped fuck.
Batter dipped fuck, yeah.
HRVWCC
We are
is,
batter dipped fucked.
So
hold
we're
on, here's the
we're
here is the
Batter
focus.
dipped
so look here, man.
fried.
We
And
are
I'm going to say this,
So we are
try to
fucked
hold your laughter.
with a
Try to
sandpaper
hold your
dildo with no
laughter.
lube.
When
Taz, I
because
can't
I'm
do it.
telling, I'm
I can't.
You're being
preemptively
dragged
telling you.
backwards
This-
over a cactus.
No. Y'all
Mhm.
got focus and pay attention to the focus of this
Okay.
this
All right.
department. But
Okay.
try to hold your
All right,
laughter
all
till
right.
I finish this sentence. Okay?
Oh my God.
Okay? The focus
I can't promise
go.
that, but go ahead.
the focus is on ensuring that the United States does not become a safe haven for war criminals
Get
and
the
genocidal maniacs. Can't say I didn't warn you.
We're fucked.
Said
We
you.
are fucked. We are not even getting a kiss in the mouth. We're fucked.
Now, granted,
Okay.
I was already
No
doing
smooth,
this
No,
no,
look here.
research.
no spit,
I
no
had
lube,
already
no
started
nothing.
we
this
are-
research when Thomas said, "Hey, this is what we're going to be looking for." Because when you sent the message, I was trying to verify some stuff. Because when I looked it up and I'm like,
Thank you,
"That's their focus." I didn't have my glasses on at that time because I was cutting up a little bit in church. But anywho, that's beside the point. And I was like, okay, maybe I didn't read it right. So I was like, let me put a pin in this. I will check it again when I'm at home and I can put my full focus on. Nope, that's what they said. But it gets better. It gets better or worse. I'm not sure. Okay.
It's worse.
Depending on how you look
We
at it.
also
Yeah.
have-
At this point, we're being fucked in a mud pit.
So look,
Oh,
we're being
wait a
we're
minute, because
so
Kasha
we are being
Fidel
we are
is
being
in this too, okay?
How?
Because we
No, he's
we're being
not.
Hold on,
rammed
wait
with a
a minute,
sandpaper
wait a minute.
dildo.
Wait a minute. We have the Genocide War Crimes Unit, the GWCU, which is an FBI unit. And the FBI
Oh, God,
unit,
you're
wait a minute. This FBI unit works with Homeland Security investigations.
We are
And-
fucked. God, we're
and-
fucked.
Previously, we're working with international partners, but because of breaches in our security,
Of course.
international partners ain't working with us all like that.
So let me make wait. Before you go any further, before you
hold
go,
on. Is it lost on anybody that we've just spent like how many billions of dollars for the last like 12 months on deportations, and then we just spent another couple $1 million and then dragged 2 of them back here?
gee,
Oh,
minute.
we've been
here.
denying due
Please.
process to go get somebody to bring them over here for due process.
We are so fucked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. So let me make sure I understand this correctly. 2 departments
Mhm.
in the United States
Uh-huh.
are in charge of making sure war criminals don't get away with war criminal shit.
Mhm.
And they are currently being led, and I'm not making this up,
Mhm.
by Christy Nome, the bird-legged hoe, and
Mhm.
Timu Sammy Davis Jr. with bug-ass eyes.
Mm-hmm.
We
Uh-huh.
are America. We're fucked. Fucked.
And
We're not even getting a chance to roll over. The fucking is so furious.
Kasha
We are peeing on
Patel-
ourselves. We're
Kasha
fucked.
Patel forgot that when you hold a government office legally and technically, you can't block a resident or a citizen of the United States. So I asked him, like, do you even know that the GWCU exists? He blocked me. So I was like, you can't
Because
block
we're
me.
fucked.
So I went to another platform where I found him at that people probably don't know that he has something over there. I'm pretty sure his girlfriend don't know that he's over there. And before anybody gets anything, I use my relatives. I was gonna say which relative, but then I had to remember they married. But I don't like the hoe. I used their account to go in and talk to him. Cash, answer my question, or I'm gonna send a screenshot to your girlfriend. I don't think he knows that the GWCU exists.
Of course he doesn't, because he can see everything except his fucking job. That motherfucker, his eyes are so bugged the fuck out. Cash Patel can see FBI directors that have passed on. Like he already going, I'm always with people in Valhalla. Because he knows a motherfucker named Valhalla. We
I'm
are
pretty
fucked.
sure
Yeah, that's about right.
I'm pretty sure Cash
Oh, we're fucked.
can see the final thoughts of J. Edgar Hoover.
We're fucked.
We are
The
fucked
people
up.
that are supposed to stop war criminals from doing war criminal shit are the people that we wouldn't trust to babysit a 3-legged dog with fucking infant tiger. We are fucked.
But
We-
hold on, we're not done.
Fucked.
We
We
also
are
have.
fucked.
There's more.
But hold
But
on, we have
wait.
now-
Can't be more.
we-
God,
hold on,
more?
there's
So we still got
We
more
have
PP to go.
I told you that there was 3 categories to this. The final category is
Jesus.
non-government organizations. Most people are familiar with Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International. Both of them conduct extensive research and documentation of human rights violations and potential war crimes in conflict zones globally. Then there's Bellingcat. B as in boy, ELLING as in goat, C as in cat, AT as in Tom. It's an independent international collective. They use open source intelligence and social media to investigate and map incidents. I don't know if y'all have noticed, especially in the past year, you'll see people like get a whole lot of popularity because of, Nazi jargon
Iconography.
and things like that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they disappear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bellingcat. When
So,
when they say they're using social media to track people, map it out, and then
So wait a minute. Let's do a scenario. Let's say Human Rights Watch is just so happened to be up at Saturday morning, and they go,
Uh-huh.
"Oh wow, is that Nicolas Maduro coming off of a plane here to the United States? Is that his wife?" And Human Rights Watch says that sounds very war crime-ish.
Mhm.
And they decided to report to somebody in the government of the motherfucker that went to get Nicolas Maduro and his wife. How fast do you think they'll bury that goddamn report? Because we're fucked. investigating
wouldn't
ourselves.
go. It wouldn't go. It wouldn't go to them. That's the thing. The non-government organizations have the ability. They're not beholden to one country,
Thank the Lord.
and they can
Mhm.
they can
Oh,
partner up with whomever can get the work done. But we also have the Commission for International Justice and Accountability, the CIJA. They gather evidence linking perpetrators to specific crimes, and they work through international and national courts. Think of them as a collection of Olivia Popes, if Olivia Pope was a real person.
dang.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
that makes sense.
All right.
Bunch of
And
scandals.
then-
We got it.
Rounding out the non-government organizations, and keep in mind, I'm just giving you like the ones with the highest success rate and the ones that are most notable. There, as with everything, there are smaller, more grassroots ones, but in this instance, we need people with established power, and there's power behind their name. Okay, and then there is the
Thank
Clooney
God.
Foundation for Justice, the
Whoa,
CFJ.
wait a minute.
Hmm.
George Clooney,
Amal,
George's wife.
Amal.
You know, no
So-
disrespect to Amal, she might actually be very good at what she does. But fuck George Clooney and his very good looking eyebrows.
Yeah,
No,
this
motherfucker.
ain't this.
Remember-
We not tying him to her.
Fuck it. I'm going to.
'Cause
I'm
no,
gonna remind motherfuckers.
No. Amal is her own person. Amal been doing the damn thing before a George.
Okay.
Okay, before a
Hey
George.
George,
She
take your Oscar and
established
shove it up your
herself,
ass.
and she's done what she's had to do. Let's in 2026, let's break that habit, because when it's a man and a man is doing something right and he may have a problematic wife, we don't bring her up every time we talk about him. We're able to
absolutely
praise
right.
him. So we're not going to do
I'm-
that to
I'm-
Amal,
I-
because
you're
Amal
right.
does the good
Amal-
work. And let's not forget, Amal told her husband to shut the fuck up and sit the hell down when he did what he did.
And he didn't. Goodbye.
So, and then
fuck
then all of a
you,
sudden-
George.
Then all of a sudden, Amal moved off to England for a while, and then to France, and he just now moving to France with her. So I think she just now forgiven him. So let's.
Hey George,
but-
shove that Oscar up your ass.
There's a
I'm
sub-
sorry. Every time I hear Clooney,
Well,
like-
there's a subset of the CFJ called the Docket. And this is an initiative that investigates and carries out legal work to advance accountability for international crimes. It gathers evidence and also works through national courts. Basically, they give such a tight case and they want you prosecuted on multiple levels. So if even you got some corrupt buddies in one type of court system, you're not getting out of the other court system. There's
I
no
hope-
way to pardon you out of your accountability.
I hope like fucking hell that she is putting together the biggest fucking scandalous case known to mankind and get ready to send that shit to an international court, because you ain't gonna get no fucking
Well,
not here.
also, what a lot of people don't know about the Clooney family at large, huge family of activists. Don't know what the fuck happened to George, but it isn't.
Fuck
um,
George, shove your Oscar up your
And,
ass. I'm
and
sorry.
he has a father who, was deep in news, an aunt that did a lot of things. But this, from what I could find, this is a collaborative. This is a collective of some of the best in investigation and litigation. And these are people that are like, the world gonna be better. Whether it's gonna be better while I'm walking around, or my legacy is gonna be like when I die, it's gonna be better, because I'm putting as many of these mofos up underneath a prison as possible. Like, these are the no joke. You don't have to put any pomp and circumstance behind my name, but recognize that they ain't out in the wild anymore. Now, rounding this out, it brings us up to the Trump administration, the first one and the second one, and their war crimes. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Now, airstrikes and civilian casualties, specifically in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen. U.S.-led bombings of mosques, homes, schools, and hospitals in those areas. And this information is according to an extensive report coming out of Amnesty International. The targeting of vessels in the Caribbean, which I believe we're all very
Fish
known about.
boats.
115 people, it is estimated to have died, and there have been approximately 32 vessels that have been targeted. Undermining the ICC, and this is something I don't think most people know. The administration imposed sanctions on ICC officials and threatened further action unless the United States was given an exception from war crimes prosecutions. This was an attempt to block investigations into alleged United States war crimes in Afghanistan as well as Israeli actions in Gaza.
Hold on.
And
Whoa. Wait a minute. We're not going to speed past that. The United States threatened sanctions against the ICC if they didn't allow them to commit war crimes.
yes,
But
And
it has to
motherfuckers
do
got the
with-
nerve to tell me I don't love this fucking country.
yes.
Hey, I plan on putting sanctions on the Atlanta, Georgia Police Department if you don't let me sell this crack cocaine to these children. Who the fuck does?
Mm-hmm.
We're fucked.
But also in
they at least spit on the dick?
2019, I think a lot of people forgot about this. Trump, in all technicality, committed a slurry of war crimes by pardoning convicted war criminals. And then rounding everything up, and I'm lumping some things together for the sake of time so we can get into the commentary. The use of force without congressional authorization.
I'm going to ask this question one more time, and I really want somebody to give me an answer. What the fuck does Congress do? What did Congress do all of last year? In 2025, can y'all think of one piece of fucking legislation that came out of Mike Johnson-led Congress of any note? Because Congress used to be, and I could be wrong because I did watch an episode of Schoolhouse Rock. Bills and laws and shit. They were in charge of the purse strings, and they were in charge of sending people to war. And yet, in 2025, what the fuck did Congress do? They owe us some money.
And
They owe
and
everybody,
here's-
every one of us, some goddamn money. They do shit. We did. Listen, the four of us did better shows in 2025 than Congress did.
And here's the thing, because there are some people I went more in depth into it in some posts. But for the
bullshit.
people who are trying to conflate different things, okay? Because some people are like, well, according to the 1973 War Powers Resolution, let me explain something to you. If it is an emergent situation, the president can declare war or use military force, but within 48 hours, he has to notify Congress. If Congress says, okay, go ahead, finish it up, don't go any further, this has to end. Now, if it's further deemed an emergency, they get an extra 30 days, and that is to start ending the operations. That means calling some allies like, hey, can you come get this? Start rolling people out. And the only other workaround that MAGA is trying to lean on is a federal law. But here is what that federal law states. Eight bipartisan senior members of Congress must receive prior notice of particularly sensitive covert actions. That has not happened.
He sent the fucking Delta Force in to get Maduro. I need y'all to understand something, okay? In the special operations warfare people, there's even levels in that. Everybody knows about the Rangers. Everybody knows about the SEALs. Delta Force, them motherfuckers, Delta Force has one job. If they're going in to get somebody, they're going to get them. Now, it doesn't matter if you're in the fucking way because you will be a memory by the time they're done. But Delta Force's whole fucking job, they are the elite of the motherfucking elite. There is SEAL Team 6 for the SEALs, and there's Delta Force. The Marines have recon, okay? Delta Force are the motherfuckers. These are the guys that when they don't even respect a rank structure. There is a story out of the Army where a specialist in Delta Force who had just came back from a damn deployment, beard still scraggly, uniform looked like a mess, but his ass was buying something at a PX. A fucking lieutenant colonel came up to him and told him how to outer regs his uniform was. The Delta Force person said, with all due respect, sir, go fuck yourself. And that lieutenant colonel got a hold of the Delta Force fucking commander, and he said, did he say sir? Yeah, then leave him the fuck alone. Delta, those guys, they embed in your shit. They embed in your shit. I have never met a Delta dude. I met Special Forces guys, and they're assholes. And somebody said, oh, Delta's worse. If Delta's worse than the assholes I saw in Afghanistan and Special Forces, these motherfuckers are not to be fucked with. They sent Delta in to get Nicolas Maduro. We don't know how many people got popped with that shit.
Well, so far there's a casualty count of 40, mix of military and civilians. We have military personnel that we were notified that were injured right off the bat. But just also to clear things up, because the narrative right now is that we need to recover oil that was stolen from us, but it's their oil. Let me explain something to y'all. The last time the world had access, like just exclusive access to the largest proven oil reserves in the world in Venezuela, is when Juan Vicente Gomez was the leader. He was a leader from 1908 to 1935. In 1975, Venezuela nationalized its oil industry. So this is when Chevron was still Gulf Oil. Mobil, Exxon, they admittedly lost about $5 billion in asset. They were compensated $1 billion each. They never asked for additional compensation. And right now, everybody is hush, hush, quiet, because I don't think they want to go up in there.
Do you here's something else, because we were talking about this before the show went live today. How the fuck is it that oil companies are talking in a room where war is supposed to go on?
How are we declaring war from a ballroom in Mar-a-Lago, and we think that hanging black sheets makes it secure? And legacy media, stop calling that ballroom a skiff. It's not a skiff. It is not secure. And let me remind y'all.
They didn't. They did not call that a skiff. Tell me they didn't do that.
During the first Trump administration, it came out that there was a Russian honeypot spy that got her way all the way up to the inner sphere of Trump. So there's no telling how many bugs, cameras, or anything are all up in Mar-a-Lago.
Donald Trump still uses his own personal cell phone.
Not only that, I put up the video with the montage of pictures in it that Trump put out one by one on Truth Social, where truth goes to die slowly and heinously. You can see Pete Hegseth on a laptop with the screen mirrored behind him. He's on Twitter putting Venezuela into the search bar because they can't wait to see what everybody's talking about.
I blame Podcast Bros. If I can't listen, Andrew Tate can't handle a fight with a dude named Chase DeMoore who wears pink. I want to kick a Podcast Bro in the nut. Podcast Bros got these motherfuckers out here talking and acting like How do you govern as a podcast bro? Ooh, let's see what they're saying on social media. Here's what we're saying. Go do a better fucking job than what you're doing. What's been the other big story besides we went into Venezuela? Some cat named Nick Shirley is going around looking for all this fraud in Minnesota with these Somalis. What is he? Is he an investigative journalist? No. Is he an international journalist? No. Does he even freelance as a journalist? No. What is he?
Dude from a scamming family. Well, not only that, he's a dude from a scamming family that had an at-home prom where his mom was his date and they got weird pet names for each other.
Ew.
And his parents.
Let me stick with the fact that he's a podcast bro.
Brother,
Taz, you didn't even have to go there. Like, goddamn. Like, thanks, Taz. Now my stomach's all rumbly and I want to vomit.
Well, I gotta start the new year off right. Part of my job here is to break you.
You broke me. I was perfectly okay with calling the motherfucker a podcast, bro. You gonna bust out with and he had an at-home prom and he called his mama a special name.
Close to the second half.
Mama? Hey yo.
I'm ahead of schedule, okay? I'm an overachiever this year.
Well, that's fair.
That's fair. I mean, I guess that's you.
Yeah.
Brother, that's been the other fucking story. Watching legacy media chase down a goofy ass white boy with a microphone and three other motherfuckers with cameras so that they can film something.
There you go.
That's not a skiff. Don't show that again. Show that again. Please tell me that's not that. Please,
That's what they're calling a skiff, and that's
we
the
can't
picture
see
I
the
was talking
picture
about.
anymore. We can't see the picture. Come on now. Come on now.
What?
Come on now.
What?
Taz, put that picture back up.
What?
Taz, was
Hold-
those sheets?
Yes, those are sheets.
Taz, put that picture back up. Put it back up. Put it back up. Please put the picture
Say
back
yeah,
up. Taz.
yeah.
Please, I'm
you-
begging you. No, you gonna have to turn your
So
background
that's
off or
that-
something because I got to see this.
It is
That's
my
not-
background.
That's how you know it's
That's
secure.
not
You
a
know,
skiff.
because the black
That's not
sheets.
skiff. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's how
I
you
can
know it's
see the
secure.
rafters.
here is me.
But everything is everything important is
military
is surrounded
guy.
in
Here-
black.
Yeah, hold on. Here I am, former military guy. I've actually been in a skiff. First thing in a skiff is you got to put your goddamn cell phone down. They will not let you take your cell phone into a skiff. There is a fucking door, a big goddamn door. This bitch is about that thick. It ain't got no windows, and it's soundproof. You go into a skiff, the first thing you notice is your ears start popping because there's no fucking it's all hush hush. It's got the same shit I got on my goddamn ceilings. That's a skiff. What the fuck we just saw? It was curtains. Who can't hear
Yeah.
through sheets? Who the fuck can't hear through sheets?
You know
But
what?
see, those are
Have y'all
those.
ever talked to your mama's
Tom,
sheets?
So hold
from
on,
the
Wait,
time?
Thomas,
Thomas,
hold up.
Thomas.
Those are special
Bro.
CIA sheets.
From
The fuck? Mm,
from mine and Angry's,
holy fuck.
from mine, Angry's, and especially and Taz's point of view too. Do you know what one of the major points of and why you leave your cell phone outside of a skiff? One of the major points and why it's a big thick room like that is because it is a Faraday cage. No radio signals can get in or out of that room.
None.
No.
So that I can see the lighting. I can see the rafters.
That's what I can see the fucking opening.
Yeah,
I can see.
There's a
The-
gap between
I
the
can see.
sheets.
I can see way too much.
The sheets are a little opaque. I can see the light on the other side. It's
Look,
kind of
what y'all fucking looking at?
like looking at the sun with your eyes shut.
Yeah,
You
This-
know
this
where
is
it
the-
is.
like you
This
can
is the
see.
skiff.
You can
This is
see
the
it.
almighty skiff. The mighty Donald Trump 2.0 skiff. 4 sheets. There are I'm
So,
counting
and-
there's 4
and-
sheets there.
And you see the light shining through. Light shining
Just
through.
put-
This is
Just put a monitor.
so
Put a monitor right over there. Just run the HDMI.
What?
You got an
So,
HDMI
Why
that
even
run
bother
that
with
far,
the black
right?
sheets? Why even bother with the black
Right.
sheets?
so,
Why not
all,
just
so what they do? They
They're
just
in
send.
the ballroom.
So no, they sent somebody out.
It's
They,
okay.
it looks like they sent somebody out to like Walmart or Target for like blackout sheets.
Well, you know
And
he
then
loves
the
the Home
motherfucking-
Depot.
them some home why even bother with sheets? Why the fuck even bother with the fucking sheets? That's not a skiff, that's a scaff. Shit's made out of goddamn sheets. We are fucked. Oh my god. We are being fucked by a
And-
goddamn porta potty.
And
We
here's the
are
thing.
fucked.
Here's the thing. I worked for a company
I can see through them
that
sheets.
used to
I
sell
can see through them motherfuckers.
I can see through the sheets.
like you could make room dividers, and they were soundproof. At my dad's church, we divide out like when we're teaching classes, and they're soundproof, so you can. They couldn't even go get those,
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all how
or
incredible.
he couldn't just fly back to the White House.
That you.
And did y'all peep who's not in any of these pictures? JD Vance.
Listen, just for fuckery,
Mm-mm-mm.
just because I am not a cheap piece of shit, but I needed this fucking studio area done, I went and got the moving sheets. You know them big ass moving blankets?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
got I got over 2 dozen of the motherfuckers and just put them in here. This shit's soundproof than a motherfucker. The only reason I have a sheet here is because I ain't got a wall of this motherfucker. When the wall gets put up, it's gonna be soundproof. And then I'll be able to come in here and my ears gonna pop like every place else. You can see outside. You can see outside the sheets, man. Like
Like it's
we're fucked.
it's
Oh
those
my god.
it's those
Not
99%
even getting off
blackout
the
curtains.
mattress.
But Thomas, your shed still wouldn't technically be a skiff.
Exactly.
But it'd be closer.
But it'll be closer.
It'd be damn
It'd be-
closer than.
It'd be closer to a skiff than
than the
that.
sheets of wrath.
What the fuck are we doing? We are fucked. Oh my god.
And
They
for
couldn't even
everybody
afford
who,
to
keep,
get
who still
moving
keeps
blankets.
saying, everybody who still keeps saying, I'm more afraid of when JD Vance takes up. Really, let's not forget, they kicked JD Vance out of the Signal chats. They created a whole new Signal chat that he's not in. He didn't get invited to the big boy party down at Mar-a-Lago.
Because he insisted on bringing that brown woman.
And not even
He
that.
insists on bringing that bitch.
And hold on.
Why you keep bringing her?
Nobody has
So,
even noticed
well, she's my
or
wife.
cares
She's
that
the
they
what?
haven't moved into the vice president's residency. They're still living in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nobody cares.
Wait.
Like they are
Whoa.
unsecured in a mofo.
Hold on. Flag on the plate. They're
Wait.
still in Cincinnati.
What?
The vice president of the United fucking States is living in Cincinnati,
Here's
Ohio.
the thing. And then he makes a big deal of
Oh,
shutting
we're
down
fucked.
certain streets around his street because he's 2 blocks from my cousin. He's 2 blocks and I got to hear my cousin every time, rightfully so, complaining about having to go around like 4 blocks to get home. But also when he goes, he likes to go to a corner store that he never goes to. He takes his small children with him, and he likes to go to an international market called Jungle Gyms and walk around.
God damn,
It's
we're fucked.
unsecured in a mofo. So if somebody wanted to come get their lick back, because the interim president, Rodriguez herself of Venezuela was like, our militia and our military, no, we gotta do something. We gotta do something. They could come get the now. Would anybody go to retrieve our vice president? I don't think so.
I wouldn't go get the motherfucker if there was money
And I'm
involved.
saying because I'm not even saying like the United States people. I'm talking about like this administration. They don't like him. They'll act like they didn't know that he was abducted.
He's a fucking mook. JD
Yeah.
Vance, listen, everybody always talked about the power that Kamala had, that she could have done this, that, and the fucking third. No, the most powerful fucking vice president the United States has ever had was Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney wielded more power than any other vice president in history.
And I think that's because
And
Bush
on
was
the-
afraid of him.
Yes,
Mhm.
Bush absolutely was fucking afraid of him. And on the other end of the spectrum, kids, is JD Vance. Nobody's afraid of JD Vance.
Yeah, you.
The boogeyman's not
vice
afraid of JD
president-
Vance.
I mean-
the vice
JD Vance
president
puts
of the
no
United
fear of
States
nothing in nobody.
Well, I
has
mean,
his
pull-out couches
power.
are afraid of him.
Well,
Yeah, but
he was
here's the
afraid
thing.
Except for
Cheney
an
shot a guy
ottoman.
in the face.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The vice president has as much power as the president allows. There have been different presidents who have changed what the scope, what the look of the vice presidency
Be a little
looks like.
leery around
But
Dick
presidents
Cheney,
don't have to carry that forward. And here's the thing. Kamala Harris was never going to be a powerful VP. I know people because of Obama that view Joseph Robinette Biden in this great light. He's a fucking misogynistic prick. He likes to collect black women like he's fucking Thanos collecting infinity stones. He did it on purpose. We talk about everybody else being a stumbling block regarding the campaign, the 107-day campaign of Kamala Harris, but nobody gives Joe Biden the smoke that Joe Biden deserves. Joe Biden helped take her debate because people don't talk about the fact that he called her right before the debate to get in her head. Joe Biden did not campaign properly for her. And when he would show up on the campaign trail, he would have people over talking to him like he was their granddaddy and not say anything about her. He did so much to fuck her over. He was
Yes.
not going to make her a powerful VP. He did it to get votes because he knew black people, especially black women, knew the truth about him, and we wouldn't have voted for his ass if he wasn't running against anybody but Trump. Trump and Biden, by the time they ran against each other, they were already on their third presidential campaigns each.
Kamala Harris was never going to be the problem solver the way everybody thought Joe Biden was. But y'all got to think about it. Joe Biden, Dick Cheney, fucking Donald Rumsfeld, Colin Powell, Chuck Schumer. They all come from that same old school way of doing things. I'm going to say some fucking shit to you on the fucking floor of Congress or the Senate. But then by the end of the night, we're going to be having drinks at O'Hallahan's where we get to just toss them the fuck back. But on the other end of the spectrum, and I genuinely want y'all to understand this, J.D. Vance is the most useless fucking vice president in the history of this fucking country. They don't want him involved in shit. He is a beard. Okay? Not Mike Pence. Mike Pence was Donald Trump's beard to the Christian organization. J.D. Vance ain't even that.
Remember the movie trope of the nerdy kid, regardless of their gender, okay? Where they would just dress up the nerdy kid and be like, hey, because we need to, the school needs to win this, or the company needs to win this. So you dress up the nerdy kid and just stick them out there. Usually they pop the glasses off, put some curls in their hair, or some gel in their hair, and bada bing, bada boom. That's what J.D. Vance is. And they didn't
He's
need
Napoleon
J.D.
Dynamite
Vance.
before he starts dancing.
They didn't need J.D. Vance for looks or intellect.
No.
Peter Thiel needed him for tax purposes because his first few jobs, it's been confirmed that either he never showed up or when he showed up, he pretty much just twiddled his thumbs in an office. He was not qualified.
No, he's not been qualified to do shit.
And J.D. Vance does not want a position where he has to work. Right now, I think people forget his appearance on Katie Miller's podcast, where he admitted he wanted this position so that him and Usha could live out their dream of vacationing in all 50 states. This is why 7 days after being sworn in as VP, they were on vacation on the ski slopes. That's it. He doesn't want to work. He really does not want to be president.
Y'all really honestly think J.D. Vance is looking at Donald Trump molding in front of us, basically turning into Benjamin Button in reverse, and you think he wants that fucking job? J.D. Vance does not want to be president of the fucking United States. He wants to fuck a couch. He wants to fuck Erica Kirk, but he don't want to fuck the American people. What the fuck makes you think that motherfucker?
Who wants to be president and
Marco
whose last
Rubio?
name is Vance is Usha. Usha is the one that worked her ass off and has been dabbling in politics on the back end. Usha is the one that's been stacking her resume. Usha is the one biting her tongue like, mofo, I made you. I helped make you. I cleaned you up.
Take care, Jay Thomas.
I gave you the old school executive image. Because y'all remember, there was a time, we talk about the things that women had to do to get ahead, but there was a time that as a man, if you wanted certain promotions, you had to go get you a wife. You had to pop out some kids. You had to have that.
Yeah.
Whether you liked her or not.
Wash your ass. You had to brush your teeth.
Right.
You had to have a woman on your side that actually cleaned you the fuck up.
Because that's why a lot of executives started hiring, would sign long-time contracts with escorts so that they could have a pretendian wife to do this thing. And that's what Usha did. Usha is the one that did it. You gonna tell me that a woman, just like Erica Kirk, that's the breadwinner, has the resume, has a family to lean back on, is international, has all these things, is sitting there looking at J.D. Vance like, yeah, disrespect me again. No. She's the ambition. She is the next Eleanor Roosevelt. What do I mean by that? Let's be real. We've had a woman president before. Her name was Eleanor because that woman ran that oval. She ran the oval. We talk about the black cabinet.
Hold on, wait. I'll go one further earlier than her. Motherfucker Woodrow Wilson's wife was running the goddamn government. Woodrow Wilson's wife, when his ass got infirmed because he was basically dying.
Well, see, I said Eleanor because she didn't even wait for her husband to get sick.
Oh, no.
She was just like, I know they not going to vote me in. You do it. And here's the thing. Usha is like, you can do all the stuff that you want. I'll take you to Disney and I'll get you the corn dog you want and a new set of ears. What do we say? What do we say, JD? And he's like, I get a new couch too. I get a new and do we get nuggies? Yes, you're such a good boy. You a good boy. Ashley Furniture. That catalog is right over there. You go over there in the corner. And that
not Ashley Furniture.
We're looking because let's be fair. Erica Kirk and Usha Vance have been friends for a long time. Now, all of a sudden, Erica Kirk is throwing JD Vance's name out. We're looking at this all wrong. Erica Kirk doesn't want to be the first lady to JD Vance. She wants to be the first lady to Usha.
Hold on.
These
think
are
about
conservative women.
Wait a minute.
These are conservative women who can't do what? They can't be strong in public because even now Erica Kirk is constantly looking up to the heavens as if Charlie is still guiding her.
But
her
wait.
life, like
But
she's
I want
what
you to
we-
think about this. Think about this for just a second. Usha Vance is married to JD. Erica Kirk was married to Charlie. Usha and Erica Kirk, Usha Vance, Erica Kirk, accomplished ass women in their own right. Before these two mopes showed up, these were two very accomplished women. Meanwhile, their husbands are fuck ups.
Not to mention,
Charlie Kirk got mad that he did not do any of the legwork to get his monkey ass into fucking West Point, and then came back to school and blamed black folks. JD Vance wrote a book about poor white people that poor white people said ain't none of that shit happened.
well, no, like I told you before,
Erica
Google
Kirk-
Middletown, Ohio. That's not it. But also think about this. Usha and Erica didn't really spend a whole lot of time in the same house with their husbands. Yes, they have the
No.
same addresses. They have the same mailing
Get them the
addresses.
fuck out
But
because they were idiots.
But both of these women got men who would be working away from the home. Erica admitted the night and nights leading up to Charlie dying, they didn't sleep in the same bed. These women notably spent a bunch of time together. We criticize, rightfully so, JD Vance for using Air Force Two to go pick up Charlie Kirk's body and take it back. But it was Usha. The one time that we saw Erica Kirk show any type of emotion and even look a semblance of being distraught, no makeup on, and that was when she was with Usha.
Yes.
And she was all up in that lady's arms.
And that's why I said, does anybody really truly look at JD Vance and think he has the fire in the belly to be president of the fucking United States? JD Vance is a goddamn warm body because Donald Trump could not be elected president without a fucking vice presidential nominee. That is it. Mike
And it's
Pence.
just like
Mike Pence was more instrumental in Trump or to Trump than fucking JD Vance. JD Vance
here's the thing.
is Stan.
There's something. There's
Dear
a conversation
Donald, I
that we
wrote you, but
all-
you still ain't calling.
But there's a conversation we truly need to have. We truly need to have. We have to talk about the fake misogyny, and Donald Trump is the poster child for it because he sits there and tries to act like, oh, I can't stand women. Women are less than me. But every time he wants to be successful, he stacks the deck with women around him. Now, Pete Hegseth, yeah, he has the title of SecDef. His wife has been running the show. That's why he has to use Signal Chat. So when she's at home, pretending to homeschool the kids with a big ass whiteboard in the dining room.
Because again, look at that.
Because I need y'all to think when they did that interview once again on Katie Miller's podcast, and Mrs. Hegseth, wife number 2, decided she needed to sit in. Nobody else's wife was sitting there, and the body language, and he had to keep looking over at her. He doesn't know what his job is about.
He's a fucking idiot.
Right, he couldn't answer the questions in Congress. Remember, Mrs. Hegseth was the first and only wife ever to attend all of the backdoor meetings leading up to a congressional hearing for a nominee. She was there. He couldn't answer. When she wasn't sitting next to him, he couldn't answer anything. This is why he has to use Signal. This is why Signal is not just on his phone. It's confirmed on his computer at his official desk in the Pentagon.
He's a fucking idiot. Think about it.
I'm like, Trump has stacked the deck with women running stuff behind the scenes because I know the origin story that Trump has sold everybody. But the Trump family did not start turning a profit until Trump's grandmother took over when his grandfather died of pneumonia.
Because again, I will say this and I will continue to say it. I've been saying, look at Pete Hegseth. Y'all want to see what raw Pete Hegseth looks like? When he stood in front of a camera, in front of all these goddamn admirals and generals and senior enlisted, and said, and to our enemies, FAFO. That is peak raw motherfucking Pete Hegseth.
Pete
The
Hegseth is the
dumbest
stereotype.
motherfucking. He's a stupid ass.
Well,
He is
the
an
stereotype
idiot.
that they put on women is Pete Hegseth, and I'm not joking.
He really is.
There is a makeup room attached to his office at the Pentagon. Once again, confirmed. Y'all can look it up.
Pete Hegseth had to be told by an aide to get out of a motherfucking strip club. He had to be told by an
No,
aide.
she picked him up. She picked him up.
I thought he had to be dragged out.
He had to be drugged the fuck out. Pete
By a
Hegseth,
woman.
he's a frat boy with way too much goddamn power. When his ass was on Fox
Pete
News,
Hegseth
he
has also multiple times been caught on hotel security cameras peeing on himself in bushes.
he's up again. I look at Donald Trump's cap. Kristi Noem is playing a part. That bitch is playing a goddamn part. She know damn well she ain't half as
Yeah,
tough
she's
as some of the
about to-
outfits
she's
that
about
she
to
wears.
get fired anyway. But
Yes.
let's think about it. When the last time the Trump organization was doing horribly when Fred Sr. passed away. Then Trump had Ivana, and it started to do well. But Trump was treating Ivana bad because he was jealous. So she left. It started going bad again. Then he had to woo his children to come back in there. And the only reason he gave Donnie Jr. and Eric a position is because Ivanka was like, well, they're my brothers, and we know about
Yes.
your cheating, and we sided with mom. And when Ivanka was there, once again, turning a profit, he needs the women in his life because those are the smart ones.
And when you think about it, look at Trump's first term. Who stood out of all that assholery? Fucking Mike Pence. Mike Pence, who literally calls his wife mother and literally makes all of his decisions with her, but he stuck the fuck out because Mike Pence is a true believer. Look at Trump 2.0. Trump has filled his entire fucking cabinet with a bunch of frat boy yes men. JD Vance is not leading it. JD Vance is never going to be the face of the goddamn Republican
Because he
Party.
said that they
will
have
beat
the look.
it.
Because remember,
Listen,
when he was asked about his nominations,
they have
Trump
to.
said publicly, they have the look.
I'm gonna tell y'all, and I mean this. If JD Vance is at the top of the ticket in 2028, the Democrats could run a fucking ham sandwich with no mayo, and it would fucking beat JD Vance because that motherfucker, nobody is inspired by this idiot. Nobody. The reason he's not involved in all of these high-level fucking decisions like Venezuela or snatching people up by ICE is because he's a fucking idiot.
Well, not only
JD
is he an
Vance is
idiot,
the reason we
JD
say he's
Vance is
fucking a couch.
well, he's not just an idiot, because he is, because he was proud of the whole couch thing. It wasn't until several copies went out that Peter Thiel was like, "You put that in there, nobody told me to take it out." But JD
God
Vance
damn, I wish I had my original
JD
copy
Vance,
of Illbilly
well,
Elegy.
Here's the thing: on my last account that got banned on TikTok, someone had a copy of it, and they took pictures, they read it, and I was able to duet it. I cannot find that person again, but
Because
anyway,
Peter Thiel is scrubbing the goddamn internet of that fucking that
JD
copy.
Vance. Here's the thing: JD Vance thinks that he is a petty guru. He will. That's why I was shocked that he aligned with Trump on social media today.
He's
because
staying.
But hold on, hear me out. If you look back at the history, JD Vance went from a never Trumper to a forever Trumper. But every time Trump publicly says something, Thiel and Besant like to go do interviews or get on social media and say the opposite or kind of low-key tell the truth to try to make Trump look bad. And Trump was like, yeah, no.
And that's what I said. We have in front of us, and this has got to be the first time in my life, and Randall being the oldest person that watches this show, he probably can remember times long before me. But this is the first time in American history that we have an administration that is filled with a bunch of dumbass frat boys who are all literally one microphone and a camera away from having podcasts of their fucking own. Think about it. Dan Bongino had a podcast. Kash Patel had a podcast. JD Vance, I think, was on a couple of other people's fucking podcasts. RFK Jr. These people are idiots. And the only people that are actually doing anything are the spouses of these dumb motherfuckers.
Mhm.
Like Cheryl Hines, for all the shit that RFK Jr. says, he wouldn't be saying half that shit if Cheryl Hines wasn't there. Do you really honestly think the head of Health and Human Services would have gotten in front of a fucking microphone and a camera where people can see and hear him and say, I was at the bottom of my class, I started taking heroin and went to the top of my class, and have a career afterwards? No, fuck no. Absolutely. If I told somebody I was at the bottom of my class, I started smoking crack cocaine and went to the top of my class, y'all would hire my wife before you hired me.
And
Cheryl
Lawrence
Hines is the
O'Donnell,
reason RFK has that job.
Lawrence O'Donnell of, well, it's MS now, currently, formerly MSNBC, classmate of RFK Jr., confirmed it. It was like, yeah, I was in his class. We saw the change. It was weird.
It was heroin. But again, look at the people that Donald Trump gave an ambassadorship to Herschel Walker. And it wasn't just any ambassadorship. It was to the motherfucking Bahamas.
Yeah, because Trump doesn't think that. Trump just looked at,
Trump is
well,
a
there's
fucking
black
idiot.
people there, so I'm going to put black people
Yeah.
over there.
Again, these, if it would be comical if it wasn't so deadly fucking serious. We can make jokes about this fucking idiot. We can make jokes about Pete Hegseth's drunk ass peeing in bushes and shit, but he's also the guy that is ordering people to be shot off of the fucking coast of Venezuela when they're trying to go get some fucking fish. And Pete, again,
And to be clear, that's not our jurisdiction. We're not supposed to be anywhere over there. We have up until Puerto Rico. And for those, if you have family, friends, or if you were planning any trips to Puerto Rico, you can't fly there right now.
Nope. You cannot. You cannot. Just thought y'all might want to know that.
And
again,
I want y'all to think about something. Because Little Miss Machado, you know, the Nobel Peace winner that fled Venezuela on a boat that wasn't bombed. Think about that. She did all of this. I'm accepting my Nobel Peace Prize in honor of Trump. I think Trump is so great. Trump said, hey, the country doesn't have any respect for her. We can't put her in charge. Political analyst said that her and Gonzalez, another opposition leader in Venezuela, have the support and could lead with the support of the people, like the Venezuelan people wanted, lead a new government, a transition government. But Trump's like, nope.
Hold on. Here's the easiest way to find out who's going to be the next head of Venezuela. Who is the Venezuelan that has given the most money to the Trump campaign? Whoever that person is, there's your new leader of Venezuela. There, if you think I'm making this up, find out who donated the most money to Trump's campaign that is Venezuelan. That motherfucker will be, and if it's a dude, it will be a dude. But if it's a dude, there's your next leader of fucking Venezuela. I'm telling you this because Trump is a single-celled amoeba with a hat on. He thinks you gave me money. You from Venezuela, you lead. That's it. There you go. Boom. There you go.
And I know we keep talking about the oil in Venezuela, but just for full transparency, so you understand, yes, Venezuela has the largest proven oil reserves on the globe, but they also have vast deposits of natural gas, iron ore, bauxite, gold, and diamonds.
We have Animal House as an administration, and the rest of the world is going to pay for it.
And with all of Trump's horrendous tariffs, Venezuela also has quite diverse agriculture that has the potential for great export: corn, rice, tropical fruits, coffee, beef, pork.
Uh-oh, guess what?
They also have
hey,
a
farmers,
potential
you ain't
for,
getting no money now.
Yeah, they also have a potential to export coal, timber, and industrial minerals.
We are so fucked. I just want some lube at this point. Can I at least get some lube? Spit on the back of my neck. If you can't give me the lube, at least spit on the back of my neck. At least let me know that there's somebody that's behind me while we're being fucked. We are fucked. America is fucked.
Oh,
Gotta
and
love condoms.
they have
for
great.
when the vibe is right, but the trust is not.
Yeah. Oh, and then the potential for from a major dam in Venezuela, they have a great potential for hydroelectricity. So
Yeah.
they're pretty much one stop shop.
And this is all being brought to us by somebody who was so hell-bent on having a legacy. Donald Trump already had a legacy before he got back into the White House. The only president in American history to be impeached twice. There was right there, buddy. You could have not ever come back, and that stays forever.
Well, I
He
mean,
is trying for a
And let's
fucking
not
hat
forget,
trick.
Well-
he
He is
promised
trying for a
us,
hat trick.
but he
I'm also-
promised
I'm
us
willing
that
to bet
if
we're
he
going
lost,
for a hat trick.
but
here.
he promised us that if he lost the 2020 election, we would never hear from him again, and we
Lying
have
sack
done
of
nothing
shit.
but hear from him. But
He won't shut the fuck up.
But real
well,
quick
see,
before we have
that was his way of getting away with it. Said
yeah.
if he lost,
If
He-
you lost, wink, wink.
wink, wink.
Oh, absolutely. I'm in full
God
But
damn,
before
we're
we get
fucked.
into the final thoughts portion of the show, just real quick, because I would like to toot our horns here real quick on GCPR. For those of y'all that wonder what you could possibly get from tuning in to GCPR Radio, since this news has broken, where have you got more information than you just got tonight? And for those of y'all that have needed a break, not just from this story, because we're only 4 days into this new year, not just from this story, but other things in the news, where else can you get a break like you can get from GCPR?
Yeah, because we're gonna make you laugh while we're being fucked. You know
Annabelle,
what?
thank
That
you
should
for
be
So,
the
I
new
mean-
tag.
chat.
That should
Right?
absolutely be the new tagline of GCPR. Please laugh with us while we're all getting fucked.
Wait, a snack for Coco? Coco is in the morning.
Hey,
Okay? A snack
Coco
for
gets
Taz.
snacks, god damn it.
Taz is in the night. Coco morning. Taz in the, y'all gonna keep playing. Y'all
So,
just gonna keep
y'all-
giving my snacks away to Coco.
You-
Coco, I love you, but
Coco getting
Coco,
snacks.
Coco, you done took my man. You done took my snacks. What's next? You gonna take my co-host too? Dang.
No, because Coco
Said,
only has
mm-mm.
one action to enter. Everything is to scream. We are being
Nah, I
ran.
think
No, I
pretty
think, you know what,
soon,
I'm gonna
pretty
get a
soon, I'm
good
thinking the
picture of
Porch of No
Coco.
Judgment is going to have a beef with Coco for taking snacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a good picture of Coco, and I'm gonna start doing voiceovers like I used to do for Puppers. I
Lord
think Coco
Jesus,
can
here she
be
go.
hilarious.
Let-
They on the show with Coco. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you
We
some
are
voiceovers.
being.
for
do y'all-
Coco.
I am mad that we're being fucked this hard. I am desperately pissed off that I did not sign up for the fucking. Let me explain this to you. I did not sign up for this level of fucking. I didn't. I never signed up for this level of fucking. Why in the fuck of Venezuela?
Let me put
Hey,
it
hold
to
on,
you
wait,
like
wait.
this.
Last
My
week,
almost
wasn't he-
husband did not sign a permission slip for me to get fucked like this. He said
This
no.
is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't it? Oh my God! You almost.
Mhm.
I caught that. That shit went around the block. Give me the.
Took
Hold
you a
on,
minute.
That
Hit you
shit.
from the
Hold on.
back end.
That shit. That shit
That
drove
said
around.
no, that
Yeah.
shit flew over.
was-
And then it
flew
said,
over
"What?
and then
Hold
came right
up."
back and smacked me in the back of the goddamn.
Said that shit flew over and then said, "Hey, man. Hey, man.
Oh,
Hey, man.
hold on.
Hey, man."
Hold on.
I'm
Do y'all
surgical with
understand?
this.
Listen, we are in Mel Brooks' New History of the World Part 3. God damn it, Randall. But here's something that I don't think anybody really truly understands of the fucking that Americans are getting. This is long lasting. How
Are we
many
the new Stormy Daniels?
we
Is
are?
America the new Stormy
We
Daniels?
are.
I believe so.
She
Okay,
don't even get an orgasm.
I really want y'all to
And
answer
she
me this
didn't
question.
get dinner either. She went over there for dinner and she never got the dinner.
Never got a
Nope.
sandwich. The bitch didn't even get a goddamn tuna roll.
She didn't even get like the
Nothing.
pack of crackers that
She
sometimes
could have
they
got some
leave in the
goddamn. She
hotel
could have at
room.
least got some sushi out of the shit. But listen, think about this for just a second. After January 20th, 2025, how many of y'all woke up and dreaded looking at your fucking phone? How? Raise your fucking hand. Raise your motherfucking hand. How
Man.
many of y'all literally every morning said, "Fuck, I gotta look at my phone." Shit.
Nope. 'Cause,
God damn, look what he done again.
actually, Angry and I were talking about this a little bit before we started Porch of No Judgment. And if y'all don't watch it, why? That's very anti-Angry and Taz. That's
Oops.
it is.
Said why? Why wouldn't you watch it? Why?
Why?
And if you're anti-Angry and anti-Taz, you're anti-black. That you don't want to
Listen,
be that.
you
in
really are
2011.
anti-black. I don't
But
know what you're
no, we were talking about that because I was talking about like the anxiety and me having to double check stuff in 2000 because I was like, we ain't that far along in the
We really
2026
Said, right?
for these notifications. And then like the whole Venezuela thing, because I told her I was like, I didn't think it was real. Like I thought I was getting punked because I didn't get the first message I got about it wasn't like an official news notification. Okay, I have friends and family like that are still active duty, and I thought they was fucking with me because those of y'all that have been paying attention to my nephew saga, yes, he's still blocked, and other people in the family have gotten blocked because they trying to help his little ass emotionally damage me. And yes, he's 5. I don't care. He gets smoked too.
No,
so I
he
thought
not
they was
5.
messing with me.
Said no, that
Listen,
no, that
Yeah,
little
I thought it was
Said no.
a joke.
no, that
I'm
little
not even
bastard.
gonna fucking
No,
lie.
no,
I
no, no.
thought it was a goddamn
Hold
joke.
on,
He's not
Thomas.
5. No, that little bastard's not 5. He's going on 50.
He is. He got to
That
have
boy,
an
that boy
ex-wife.
old. He got an old.
But
something.
here's the thing. I thought it was a joke, like to get me to
I thought
unblock
they was
them.
playing
Because
with
I'm
us. I
like,
said, man, come on, man.
this can't be real. And then I told her, I was like, oh, it was real
I
news.
saw-
I was like,
Yes,
oh shit.
I saw it. I saw somebody say something about it on TikTok, and I was scanning. And at first, I was like, okay, that's funny.
I was
And
like,
then a couple of more scans, I hear it again, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I put the phone back down. When I fully got up and got coffee in me and was like, wait, we did what?
Yeah, it
we-
took me
we
about
fucking
10
did
minutes,
what?
10, 15 minutes to realize,
Yeah.
this is real. I threw up a quick story, and then I was like, because I looked over at Kat, like, I got to get up. Because I told Kat, like, I got to, because I just looked at him, and I was like, he's still asleep. I was like, I got to get up and, like, take a shower, because I got to put clothes on. Because my robe blends into, like, my skin tone.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I do a new, they gonna blow Chaos DMs up like your girl naked on TikTok. So I was like, let me take a shower and put some clothes on.
I didn't believe it until I
And
saw
I
the
like,
picture
yeah,
of Maduro.
when I
I
started,
did not believe it until I saw the picture of Maduro being led. And Maduro, listen, fuck Maduro as a leader, but Paul Maduro, it's too early in the motherfucking morning. His ass is like, he looked like he barely awake. And them goddamn soldiers was holding on to him, pushing his ass like, come on, motherfucker.
But wait a
And that's
minute.
when I realized, I was like, did we really just go into fucking Venezuela and bring this
Yeah.
motherfucker out of
Because
here?
when Chaos
Yeah.
woke up and came downstairs, and I'm sitting out, I've got like notebooks out, I've got all my screens up. I haven't even come into the office yet. He's looking at me, and I'm like, we fucked up. We in trouble. Like, I'm trying to
We
click
in
a
trouble,
fresh explain.
trouble.
said we.
And he's looking at me
Yeah.
like, you fucking with me? And I'm like, no. And I'm trying
We-
to explain to him, and he's like, that's illegal. I know it's illegal, but also, this is where my brain goes. Okay, we need a laugh. I was sitting there thinking, like, I hope when they got him and his wife that they was asleep and they wasn't having adult fun time.
Like
Oh,
they
that
were
would've been
mid coitus.
Oh my God, that would have been fucked up.
It's like, could you imagine her getting back shots and they'd be like, "Come with us." Whoa, wait a damn
Hold
minute.
up.
Said wait, give me about
you
5 minutes.
Listen, if Maduro was getting his Maduro on and the Delta Force break the fuck through the motherfucking windows and shit, I'm shooting somebody because I'm almost there and you motherfuckers coming in interrupting some shit. But we
Yeah.
went and got this motherfucker.
And then Trump immediately on True Social.
Again.
And what is wrong?
What the
MAGA,
fuck
MAGA,
is
because I know
wrong
y'all
with
like
this
to come over
dude?
here and watch. What is
He's
wrong
the
with your
fucking
president,
weed,
MAGA,
man.
that on his social media platform, on his social media profile, he decided to put up a post and then end it with Donald Trump. Like, bitch, we know it's you.
It's like
Who the fuck else would it be? Like,
who else?
who the fuck else? Only Donald Trump. And I now understand why when Biden came into the White House, he said they would not be giving Donald Trump any motherfucking daily briefings because why? I get it now. I fucking understand it because I wouldn't trust Donald Trump. I wouldn't trust Donald Trump with the secret of me going to get my wife's ring resized for her. Because the first thing he'd do would be on Truth Social. Thomas Bishop went and got his wife's ring resized. Thanks, fuck. It was supposed to be a 20th wedding anniversary, you dumb son of a bitch. Like,
there's
we are
friends that I have that we, amongst each other, refer to Trump as Veep. And not for the reasons why y'all think. There is someone that used to be in this friend group that we called Veep because of their initials. We just meshed up the initials. And it's because anytime first of all, this person had an obsession with me. Anything that we did together, anytime anyone was around, me and her, she had to tell them. Like, I could be like, hey, you want to go grab a sandwich? I kid you not. One of y'all could call me or we could walk her. She'd be like, I went with her. Bitch, you absolutely not. Because I can't set it off with you. Okay, you can't be the Thelma to my Louise. We gonna get busted. Okay, we gonna no. You. I said, you want to be my
like
Cleo?
That's
She
like
didn't
Cat
catch
Williams
it.
joke.
Because I was like, you want to be my Cleo? She was like, yeah, bitch, you about to die.
Said,
Like,
It is like that. It's like that Cat Williams joke.
Yeah, she would get too happy trying to tell the story of how me and her met, and I'm like, girl, that is not a story for everybody. Like,
really?
It reminds me of two coworkers I have. Where one of them, he single white female, the other one.
Lord.
And when I told the other guy, I was like, yo, man, dude, he saw him the other night. He dressed just like you, had same style shirt, same pants, exact same shoes. And the whole time, the whole conversation, he's like, nah, man, no. He's not doing. Couple days later, he calls me up. First thing in the morning. All right. 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to class. He calls me up. He says, yo, man, I just saw Jonathan last night, man. And bro, he just, I don't know how, but he made over to my girlfriend's house. I didn't even know that he even knew where the fuck she lived. And she was there, and he just came over, and he just wanted to hang out, and he's dressed exactly like me, dude. Like, what the fuck? That shit was weird. I said, I fucking told you.
And I won't say we, because everybody didn't elect this motherfucker, but everybody has to suffer with this bitch. Everybody. We put a walking, talking, fucking trigger warning as the president of the fucking United States.
Yeah.
He bombed Nigeria. We still don't know what the fuck's going on over there. But instead of us talking about the bombing in Nigeria, we were too busy talking about Nicki Minaj's ass being on the stage with Erica Kirk. That's why I'm so glad that the petition to get that bitch the fuck up out of here has reached 70,000 motherfucking signatures.
And most of it's from MAGA. That's the thing. I'm like,
that's the
they don't
craziest
like
thing,
you,
yeah.
ho.
She went MAGA, and they about to MAGA her ass right the fuck up out of here. Send your dumb ass back to Trinidad. Congratulations, bitch. You played yourself. He bombed Nigeria, and we still, to this, does anybody, I know it was like, oh my God, that happened in 2025. Does anybody know why we bombed them? Has anybody figured out why the fuck we dropped bombs in Nigeria? Anybody?
There's a new
Because Jake Paul got his ass whooped.
There are some leaders in multiple countries over on the continent of Africa that's essentially trying to work to make it the United States of Africa, where they're like, you know what, you can move freely around the countries. People from the Black diaspora, if you want to come here, you can. Let's collaborate, protect one another, and make a profit from our natural resources and our wealth of knowledge and the universities that are over here, because we can educate people better over here than the United States can educate people on the collegiate level. And they don't want that, because they're doing all of this without any help from from white people, and no money from white investors.
Oh, Michael Pruitt even said it. 8.25 wars he ended, though. Donald Trump got his monkey ass in front of a camera and a microphone where people can see and fucking hear him, and said
8.25.
And I quote, he ended 8.25 wars. Who
8.25
in the fuck did y'all elect? Who elected this
Hold up.
fucking idiot?
Hold up. He
Who
said
the
no.
fuck?
He said that
8.25.
he said that shit like the goddamn
He-
what's that show? Star Search.
Yes, eight
He's-
and a quarter stars.
And
He
for
ended 8 and
and
a
for the-
quarter wars.
and for the
He
president
said
that
He said it like he was the new kid to the school, and like he moved into a lower middle class neighborhood, but nobody knew. Well, he goes to school in a lower middle class neighborhood, but nobody knows where he lives, and he's selling them the dream of what they think rich people are because there's no way to fact check him.
Oh
He's the
no,
worst
I was
Robin
gonna,
Leach
I
I've
was
ever
gonna
seen.
say like he sounds like the new kid that just came on the block, and he's like, I'm 8.25 years old.
Oh, I got a girlfriend, but she's 8.25 miles away. We
Yeah,
elected
He's
a
like that
fucking
kid whose
man that
girlfriend goes to the neighboring high school 3 states away.
said,
he
but
still,
nobody here knows her though. You know.
nobody, yeah.
I
He
know you.
still
I
wants
guarantee you don't know her.
he still is out here talking about getting himself a Nobel Peace Prize. I'm sorry, sir. Let me help you understand something.
You
Oh
bombed
my
8
God.
countries in
You
12
bombed
months.
Said you
fucking
bombed
countries, you
2
dumb
countries.
bastard. What the fuck are you talking about?
He said a peace prize.
Jeez, la fucking wheeze, man.
He said what? A
God,
shrapnel
I wish
piece?
he would get. I wish he would get. I wish he would get Barack Obama's dick out of his brain. I really do. I swear for God and 4 other white men. I wish he would stop thinking about Barack Obama's penis. I'm never. He's the dumbest fucking president we've ever had, and that would be perfectly fine if he only got 1 term. He was stupid through the whole fucking 4 years. Then he went off into the sunset like Shane in the movie Shane. We know he died off fucking air. Shane died, okay? There, I fucking said it. But at least we didn't have to see him drop dead off the fucking horse. No. Hop along fuckery brings his ass back on the same horse. I might die in front of me. Bitch, go over there. And you die off screen. We didn't see Old Yeller get popped. Take your ass out back. Just go. Put the fuck away. And this motherfucker started running for the presidency on January 7, 2021. And literally, no new plans, no new ideas, no new concepts of a plan. I'm still waiting for this motherfucker's infrastructure week.
No,
And yet-
his infrastructure week is going through the country, no joke, taking Joe Biden's name off of all the infrastructure signs and replacing them with the Trump administration.
Yep.
I kid you not. There was
That
Wow.
is the
Back in-
lamest.
I think
shit.
it was
No,
October, and I wish I would have had my phone in my hand to take a picture of it. I forget where we were going, but there was a sign that we were going past, and it's like the first sign said, Biden infrastructure, blah 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 blah. Then it was a little bit, and I mean like little bit, like you blink, you could have missed it. The next sign, Trump administration, and I'm like, do they know I
That-
could read the first sign? Like,
That is the lamest. Listen, I've heard some lame shit from dude. Okay, I've heard some lame brags from dude. Well, I was the last one to give her, but I was the last one to give her gonorrhea. So you walked around with gonorrhea on your dick
So
and gave it
Yeah.
to somebody, and you talking about you the last person that gave the shit to her. I don't think you should brag about that. I have heard men brag about some lame ass shit, but to take the fucking name of your predecessor off of his signature bill so you can take credit for it, that is the lamest man shit I've ever heard. That is the equivalent of a guy with a small penis fucking a woman and then bragging about the guy she used to fuck. I bet he was big, wasn't he? He was wild, during, wild fucking her. Yeah, it's deep. I bet his ass was at about a 10 or 11. That is the lamest fucking shit I have ever fucking heard from one man to another one. I'm taking
See,
the name off of the signature
I
fucking
thought
bill. My
I clearly
predecessor
see
put up there.
for a
That's
second
the
for a
lamest
second
shit I ever heard.
say look at me for a second
Lamest.
I thought you were gonna go the route of somebody has a small dick, he gets a cock sleeve and then brags about this is how your ex used to do it, right?
That
no, I got y'all beat.
the only
I
other
got
way
y'all
it could
beat.
be any lamer is that one, Angry.
Nope.
If a
I
man
had a
did that shit, it would be
homegirl.
lame.
I had a friend who dated this guy, and for some reason, He came into her living room one time. It was like 6 of us visiting. We thought he was gone. Usually, when we got together, he wasn't in the house. He came up to tell us that for the past couple of months, she was enjoying him gauging up. We did not need to know that the tip of his was pierced, and he had a big old gauge.
He had a Prince Albert.
And he said that his gauging up, as big as it was at that point, I think he had a double lock, was finally giving her pleasure. Now we all know how my brain works, and
every time he left the house,
that I was gonna have questions. So I was like, "How little is it?" And she's like, and she looked at me like, "It's not little." Oh, I'm not talking about the piercing heifer. How little is it that he had to gauge up to a double ock
in order for you to feel it?
And he got offended.
Every time he left the house, every time that dude left the house, the music from the end of the Incredible Hulk, the TV show, should have played it.
Yeah, well, then I figured out.
You gauged your dick so that she could, and she's just now having pleasure.
Hold on. I mean,
once you said, the moment those words came out of his fucking mouth, when he walked up the stairs, it should have been
see, look, there's a gauge.
Walk away.
See, look, a gauge that size.
Sad music.
A gauge that size is like Bluetooth, man. It should have Bluetooth on it. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing: I now understand why his sister was spending so much time at the house.
It should have an on off button.
Exactly.
That.
Oh, Chisini, you're right. Trump did Sharpie a hurricane.
He shot again. That was it. That was old Trump. We now have the ability to gauge the two Trumps. We now have an ability. Since he didn't serve a full 8-year term, we can now compare term 1 to term 2. Term 1 was peak Trump. Term 2 is Trump as Ric Flair still wrestling. He's the lamest motherfucker we've ever had in a fucking
not only that, if Trump was even slightly smart or had somebody in his sphere that cared about him in the least, they would have told him not to run for this second term. And I'm going to tell you why. Trump is only the second U.S. president to win non-consecutive presidential campaigns. Yes. So that means forever he is going to be compared. Okay, number 1. Number 2.
Yep.
The whole Sleepy Joe, he's too old, blah, blah, blah. When Trump won and was sworn in, he became the oldest elected president in U.S. history, which, because he made history, Trump has a knack for making history. Negative history, but he makes history.
He makes the worst history.
He's going to be compared. And then third, when he chose Susie Wiles to be the first woman to hold the position of chief of staff in the White House, he should have looked closer at her resume, because this woman is going out swinging. She has let everybody know how incompetent he is, the cabinet is, everything. So once again, these are going to be topics of conversation and these are things that can't be redacted, can't be whitewashed. They're not going to do it because they want to compare. And the one thing about the GOP, which is always a conglomerate of warring factions, leopard face eating factions, they're going to want this in history books. They're going to want this taught.
He's about to get impeached again.
Mm-hmm.
He is so desperately trying to change the optics on the 2026 election, because if the Democrats get in power, they're going to impeach this motherfucker so fucking fast. He's gonna make the Flash look like a snail. They are going to impeach.
Oh my God! Don't
not only that,
do not let the Senate flip.
Impeached.
But here's one thing that a lot of people aren't paying attention to. He has a potential to once again make some history for something that's never happened in this country before. He could possibly be the reason to flip the entire country. This is what I mean. We're looking at impeachments as far as the Oval. This could flip to the point where we have impeachments not just on the Oval, impeachments in cabinet seats, impeachments on SCOTUS, and then impeachments on the governor's level, on the state level. He could potentially flip the country for the first time since we've had political parties.
Now, hold on. The other thing that has to happen after this motherfucker has fallen, he has slipped on that banana peel covered in wet platinum lube and fallen in that fucking grave. There's something else that needs to happen. And I know this is going to seem fucked up for me to say, but politics in America have got to change.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
and I mean
Oh, yeah,
this.
yeah.
We can no longer have business owners and conglomerates and companies involved in the day-to-day operations of our federal fucking government. I'm sorry. If your ass has tech billionaire behind your fucking name, bitch, you are on the outside. You gonna guess and find out the way the rest of us are gonna guess and find the fuck out. We have got to stop this idea that America is the greatest country since the greatest country, which was America the last time we fucking checked. America's not that fucking great. I got a TikTok video, wait, and I mean this shit. It's 2 fucking clips. It is Will McAvoy and it's Mr. Nancy from American fucking Gods. And it basically says the exact same fucking thing. America's not that goddamn great. It isn't. I'm sorry.
America's never been great. You can't give
exactly.
yourself,
It has
you
never
can't
been
give
fucking
yourself
great.
a title. And
Out here sucking his own dick.
You know
America
what? I
has
told y'all
always
I
been able
might
to
be
blow
the,
itself.
the stick in the mud tonight, but you know what? If you've never taken a history class from me tonight, you're getting more than your money's worth tonight. Because let's be real, okay? Y'all want to know why pedophiles get protected in this country? That tagline of, you know, the American dream and everything came from Horatio Alger, a well-known documented pedophile. He started
Hey,
off,
I didn't know Horatio Alger was out there doing that like that.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Let me break it down for you. Horatio Alger, who people still give scholarships to in his name, and there are people who get an award every year. Oprah Winfrey has gotten it, amongst others. He started off writing little novellas in magazines, specifically for young boys. His father was a preacher. And his father was like, "You're going to be a preacher too. We're going to put you in charge of this church." He was like, "Okay. Well, I want to mentor the young boys, especially the young boys that are immigrants that are coming to this country by themselves because, you know, they need a little guidance." And he kept writing about the American dream, the American dream, the American dream. Well, there were 2 particular young men that were like, tired of you touching my Bucci cat. So they went to the police and told on him. Police came to the church. The church was like, whoa. We'll handle this. We're going to send him away to a different city and state. He won't be in this church anymore and it'll be fine. And they were like, for real? Yeah, for real. Don't worry about it. So he went to New York and amped up his selling of the American dream in this literature. And he continued to mentor immigrant boys.
Hey, yo,
The fuck?
the fuck?
Isn't
We've
history
all-
fun?
America's always been on that nasty ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
America
when
be
people
on
are
that
trying to
bullshit.
sell you the American
Bullshit.
dream, now Levert the basement will
The
tell
American
you everything
dream is
has its
disgusting.
root in racism, but it also has roots in pedophilia. And a lot of the things that they tell you to aspire for, be careful. Be careful. Be
Oh.
mindful.
The people that made breakfast cereals like Corn Flakes, the Kellogg guy.
Yeah, they were trying to keep you from having an orgasm.
Now that I do know.
And
for
it's
real.
weird because they were getting full-grown adults to come out to a resort and walk around in minimal clothes at a lot of times. And, you know, quell that. And then the brothers started, you know, warring at each other because they were like, give them a little sugar. They'll eat it. No, don't put no sugar in my tank. Well, you
Lord,
like sugar in your tank. I seen your wife. She look a little manly. Fuck you.
Okay,
Fuck
we
you.
gotta go to fucking final thoughts. But before we do, I just want y'all to know America's fucked. We're fucked.
And not in a
We
good
are.
way.
Fuck. We are. This shit is not fun. I wasn't even. I didn't even dress for the fucking. I'm wearing a goddamn 3-piece double-breasted suit, and the whole ass of my goddamn suit gone from the fucking.
So I didn't study for this test.
The fuck is this? I come in, I'm dressed nice. I'm looking stylish. Everybody call me Mr. McCormick. And then I get the last Mr. McCormick, and all of a sudden I'm bent over a railing and my whole ass cheeks hanging out while I'm getting the fucking. I don't even know who's doing the fucking anymore. Like I bent over, booty cheeks out, and all kinds of shit. But let's
Now,
go to
this
final
is,
thoughts.
This is one of those times I feel like I should have listened to my parents and not ask, well, what kind of candy and puppies you got in the van? I should have walked past the van, but I didn't.
Hey, if you driving around in a white panel van right now, I promise you, I will blow your shit up. Because goddamn, this is just weird. But we go to final thoughts, and I will start off. I flip the coin. We will start with General Gambit. Gambit, final thoughts, please.
Struggle love condoms. You can raw dog your feelings, not your hookups.
Why are we like this?
Why are we fucking like
I don't
this?
know.
Why are we fucking like this?
First of all, I'm sitting here like,
Oh shit!
Oh, my sweet ass
Right,
baby,
like-
why are we like this?
I'm sitting here like, well, he's not wrong. Like that's
I mean-
not the response for
Exactly.
this.
It's really not. Listen, them struggle love condom commercials like, yeah, dog, goddamn.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong, dog.
It's like,
Jeez
but shouldn't we
Louise,
be
man.
saying this out loud?
Like, is this
But should
something
we
that
say-
we really? You know
But
what I mean? Like,
should we be recording this? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but if you would like to advertise your product or services on GCPR,
So go to
with the cool
gcpr.live
General
and
Gambit, please contact us.
I'm just
at-
gonna start making them.
So
into-
if you would-
PROD@gmail.com.
so if you would like to advertise with us, go to
I'm just gonna start
gcpr.live
making them
and
into
look at the
memes
top bar in the menu and
posted
see
them
and
on,
click
like,
on the
the
advertise
most
with us.
obscure
Fill out the
app that I
form.
can find, like iFunny or something, and just
God.
see if any of them get traction. Just to
Oh Lord, please do that. All right, Miss Taz,
But
final
still
fucking
put
thoughts.
still put the GCPR logo on
What
it
the
there,
fuck?
Just throw it
just to
all
see
up on
if we
there.
can
Yeah.
get some-
Just throw it up
Yeah.
there. Fuck it. Why not? We ain't got shit else to lose.
Said fuck
Miss
it.
Taz, final thoughts.
Okay, please make sure that you have a contingency plan. Number one. Number two, please next week and throughout this week, as you visit us here at GCPR, please bring a friend. Okay, share us with your friends. Okay, let them
Yeah,
be
stop
as
leaving us a
unhinged
secret.
as you are,
Yeah,
because we're
stop leaving us as a
unhinged
secret.
and informed. Okay, what did Destiny Child say? Say my name, say my name. Don't be hiding us. Okay,
Stop hiding us.
we are not mistress material. All right.
If you like
we
it,
are
you should put a
loud.
ring on it.
Yeah. I would like a ring. No, seriously. But in all seriousness, try to stay as informed as possible, but gain a balance. Gain a balance. Do
Please.
not become overly consumed by what's going on, because that's not going to be good for your mental health. But also don't hide from what's going on, because we don't need things creeping up on you unexpectedly. And seriously, buy our shit.
Please buy our shit.
hmm
Listen, I'm
Please.
gonna start singing
Please.
that shit that Eddie Murphy was singing. But buy my record first. No.
Okay,
Angry-
here's the thing. If y'all can help us get some sponsors, I will personally style and photograph and put together a GCPR calendar. I'll do 15 of them, and we will auction them out. We'll do a giveaway at the end of this year, so you can have it for 2027.
hmm
If y'all can get us some moolah.
I wish some fucking
Let me tell y'all. something.
condom company would pick us up.
At
That'd be
this
great.
point, I will. If you have an OnlyFans that's making a lot of money and you want somebody to advertise for the shit, we will do it.
We want advertisers.
Struggle
Okay?
of
We
God.
don't-
So
we
go to
don't- we don't-
gcpr.live and click on the advertise with us. Fill out the
First of all,
form
we can't-
and we'll get in contact with you.
Yeah, we can't judge. Okay. First
We
of all,
won't judge. Fuck
First
you.
of all, my
If
name
you got
is Taz,
condoms,
and
you
my
got
followers are
dildos,
called-
whatever.
My followers self-named
Lube.
themselves heathens. Actually, they are now sparkle butt heathens.
Okay.
What does that mean? I
Sparkle
don't know. Do I ask them? No, because I'm also a little
I
afraid of
will
them.
never refer to the coffee beans as sparkle butt.
I didn't refer to them. They gave themselves that name.
That is the wildest.
That
fucking
that's
thing.
that's
That's
First
some
of all,
shit.
Thomas,
that's the thing
That's
that
some
happened.
shit.
They're my fault. Are we shocked? There are
No, we're
people who-
not.
there are
No,
people
no,
who
we are not.
decide
No,
to
the fuck
rock
we are
with
not.
me.
No,
Okay.
We have never
They
been
decide
shocked.
to rock
Never.
with me.
We ain't never been shocked. Angry. Final thoughts, sir.
We 4 days in, man. 4 fucking days in. So, all right, with everything that's going on, you know what I mean? So, shit that be happening, it be heavy during the week, and I get it. I get it. You know, so it kind of piggyback off of Taz, and you know, things happen, and that's why we have the porch of no judgment. So you can come on, so you can relax, you can talk some shit, you can judge people, and in a safe environment. Buy our shit. We love it.
Yes. And you can follow the saga of
And you can follow the
my
saga
50-year-old nephew emotionally
of her
attacked.
5-year-old, 50-year-old nephew. I don't care what anybody says. This
Why
little
is Taz's nephew an immortal?
said
The fuck are we doing right now?
this little 5-year-old. I promise you,
shit.
man. I promise you. He's same age as you. All right, man.
Jesus Christ.
Thomas, he learned how to tell time just so he could schedule when to call me before the show.
It wouldn't surprise me if it wouldn't surprise me that he all of a sudden one day he popped up in the comment section of Portion No
Let's
Judgment.
not forget, he sent my son the 1 week. What was it, last week?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Thomas.
To drive
you do
to
that.
drive 8 hours so he could try to call her to fuck with her.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He had my brother, his father,
He had-
drive him to my dad. They don't live in the same state.
Hours away just to call to fuck with her.
That is scary.
Yeah, we're not.
There-
So,
All right.
yeah, there's
that's
that.
scary. That's
And
scary.
for all sponsors, again, go to gcpr.live and click on advertise with us. Fill out the form and we'll get in touch.
And if you decide to sponsor more than one show, and you're moderately attractive and of the female persuasion, you could win a date with Angry.
Oh.
Cuz 2026,
She got
2020
money.
Thirst Trap 2026, looking for a
Yeah.
sugar mama.
Mhm.
And now to my
This is
fucking
Angry's
fuck.
year.
I'm not going to not bring the funnies, but I do have to remind y'all that America is fucked up. Like I don't know how else to start off 2026 without reminding y'all how fucked up America is fucked up. Okay, we are stressed out. We not fucking. We are stressed out. We can't pay our bills. We are stressed out. We don't like each other. COVID fucked up. COVID did a number on us. Don't nobody want to be near nobody. Don't nobody want to touch nobody.
And Thomas
Yep.
said that if we don't raise enough money, we can't eat. So help us out.
Listen, the fucked up thing about it is,
And we like snacks.
We like snacks.
We like
The-
snacks up in
The
this
fucked up
motherfucker.
thing about it is, with everything else that we have going on in this country, we sometimes forget that this bitch is made up of humans. I am not perfect. None of us on this motherfucking show is perfect.
Hold on, wait a minute. I am.
Okay. Okay. Taz is bordering on perfect. The rest of us listen to
And-
Pimp say shit.
Bordering.
Listen,
I'm an
but
inch from perfect.
we
Thank
have to
you.
we have to keep reminding ourselves and the people around us that we are not ever going to get it right, but we're going to try. I think in 2025 we realized the extent of trying. And there's a lot of hands that could take a lot of motherfucking credit and take a bow for where we are right now. The
Mhm.
89% of people that decided not to vote because both sides are the same, bitch, your ass is part of this. The Jill Stein voters, the Cornel West voters, the Trump voters,
And the
we
ones
could
that wanted to vote for
the Donald Trump. We could take a piece of all of that. But one thing I want y'all to remember going into 2026 is something I have to remind these three mooks every fucking time, right? And that is this. They can knock us the fuck down, but they can't keep us down. They cannot make us stay down. They cannot tell us this is where the fuck we belong. So if I had one message to start off 2026, it would be this. Resist. Fucking resist. Do not go quietly into that dark. Scream like a motherfucker. Do not allow these people who don't know any fucking thing to tell you you don't know anything because you are not them. Fuck these goddamn people. I'm not, I said this literally the day, New Year's Day. I'm not listening to a motherfucker that ain't smarter than me. If I have a bachelor's degree and you know you went to a bachelor party and that's as far as you gone, bitch, you can't talk to me. Be selective in your shit. If you got a master's degree and somebody's talking about black masters and white slaves, don't fucking talk to them. Look at them and go, you have a booger on your nose. Call them a Betamax tape. Call them a laser disc. Tell them they're a landline. Tell them they're a rotary fucking phone. Whatever the fuck it is that you have to do. But do not let these dumb fucking people try to tell you what your place is. Because some of the people that are going to try to tell you, oh, you're too gay, or you're too trans, or you're too pro-black, or you're too pro-woman, or you're too pro-liberal or pro-unions, some of these motherfuckers have summer teeth. Some are here, some are on layaway. Some are in the parking lot. Some are in the back of their fucking truck. Some are on Mrs. Johnson's crutch because when they was eating them, one of the teeth fell out and went in her coochie. Do not let these motherfuckers try to explain to you how fucked up you are based on their fucking understandings. In 2025, we were blindsided. We knew Trump was coming. We didn't know he was going to be this bad. Okay, now we done got a couple of punches on us. We done been hit a couple of times. It hurt, but we got the fuck back up. Look at where you are. Look at who you are. Look at what you can do. And then look at the motherfuckers that want to tell you you ain't shit. And if they have less of a life than you do, I am giving you permission on behalf of every one of us here at GCPR to inform them to put on a Speedo and a little swim cap and tell them to find the tallest fucking diving board that they can possibly find. Tell them to make sure that the wind, put your little finger in the wind, see where the wind's going, right? Tell them to bounce on the balls of their feet and then jump. Tell them to do a triple Lindy and then do another triple Lindy backwards and come drown in this dick. Do not let these fucking dumb people tell you that you have a place and it ain't theirs. Fuck them. Some of these motherfuckers will walk around here and still have not put the equation of hot water, rag, and a soap together. And they out here trying to tell you that you ain't shit. Fuck them. I stand on my arrogance every motherfucking day. Why? Because some of the people that can't stand me can't spell my fucking name. And I laugh at their ass. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, it's not. It's Villain. You got to put that other A in there because you just called me a village. Fuck you and fuck your mama. She should have swallowed your ass or your daddy should have wanted some butt stuff. And with that, I end this fucking show for the first Villain's View of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I was gonna say, go to Antarctica and start an OnlyFans with the seals. If y'all don't get that, look up how seals have coins.
Let a polar bear give you oral. For Taz, Angry, and Gambit, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. And we will see you all in 7 whole days.
And buy our shit so Thomas can let us out the basement.
And please buy our shit. And stay tuned for Conversations with T. Nathan on these GCPR airwaves. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, the villain